everybody, welcome back to Starlost Stormridden. I'm Cryolane, I'm your GM, and this is the party! Do-do-do-do.
Why? What are we doing? Pulse? No, we need to have an intervention for a second. What's going on? Why are you so angry? Why are you clutching things?
He just wants to feel like he's got a grip on something in this reality.
For our audio listeners, Pulse is holding Cryo up by the neck like a fish.
Look how big I got. Look how big I got this one. Look, I got this one. It was big. It was big.
Not a very impressive fish to catch. I'm
hey, shut your...
You're 6'1".
You got me there. You got me. Last time on Starlost Stormridden, I have no clean connection point here, so we're just gonna start. Last time on Starlost, you guys split up to go explore Tide Basin, the area around Carmichael's Mage Tower. Vane and Ritz went outside, where they immediately were swarmed by people who wanted to introduce themselves and talk to the two of you. And while you were out there, you quickly learned, number one, that Ritz is bad in social situations. Number two, that other Gith have been seen here in Tide Basin. Something which immediately sets Ritz off, and he promptly turns around and goes right back inside, leaving Vane alone to go travel with a couple of folks and get a general lay of the town. Meanwhile, Bella, Runava, and Selik headed through the tower along with Nove. First, through a quick walk through the library, and then to the workshop, where a bunch of artificers are working on projects, and in a soundproof booth, a drow man, which you all learned to be named Lo, is working on the little communique device that he and Nove work on. Nove and Lo begin explaining everything, with everyone listening, but Runava listening with particular interest, as they're incredibly eager to learn more about what is going on in Nove's day-to-day life. Ritz goes to talk to Carmichael about the Gith that had been here previously, and learns that it was someone named Aktu, a more aggressive Gith, who was searching for, quote-unquote, the false son of the king. And then there was another one, Nakrin, a woman who was here even longer ago. Ritz doesn't recognize either of the names, but he asks if Carmichael can keep an eye out for Saltine, his long-missing wife, which got a number of reactions from the table.
Everyone loved it.
Everyone loved it. And then you went back downstairs where you found the rest of the group in the communique room. And as you were working out what you were all going to do next, Runava gave her headpiece to Lo so that he could study it for the day. He's an artificer who's curious about how it functions. Nove also shows you guys the greenhouse. Ritz separates again to head to the library, while the rest of the group heads to the armory, where they see a bunch of weaponry, lances and flails and whips, and all sorts of interesting things are viewed by Bella. During this time, as you're all sort of enamored with that, well, as Bella's mostly enamored with that, and as Runava's mostly enamored with Nove, Vane goes to take his time to talk to Carmichael. Where as he starts sort of confronting Carmichael about the fact that you've all been watched to some extent. I don't know what that was. You've all been watched to some extent. Vane essentially tries to negotiate with Carmichael for shared information, and accidentally lets it slip that he is a Tetheri, something that Carmichael immediately picks up on. And between that and general information he knows about Vane already, puts together immediately and rapidly exactly who Vane works for. Something that shocks Vane a little. However, it is quickly and promptly followed by Carmichael explaining that in his previous job, he has had many interactions with all sorts of people. And then he basically explains that Vane doesn't have to negotiate. Carmichael wants information you guys can help him get, and he doesn't have any problems with you, so he'll help you out as best as he can. But to extend sort of an olive branch and favor, he offers all of you one request of him that is within reason. And he is allowed to turn down if he doesn't exactly like what it is, but one request that he'll be happy to help you sort of parse through. For Vane, he's given access to a number of old notes of Carmichael's and various information about this side and the previous side's criminal underworld, something that might give Vane a leg up in negotiations or acknowledgments when it comes to the Dusk Crowned. Meanwhile, during this time, the rest of you head out for lunch, except for Bella, who splits off and with intent walks down the stairs of the tower through the magically teleporting stairs with the full intent to go to the Foundation. You are, in fact, teleported into that strange ethereal space where you see that creature, item, existence once again. Where it informs you that you are allowed in here this one time. Strangely, you bring up the fact that the Foundation recognizes Bella specifically, and it reveals that, of course, it recognizes you, because it's always easy to remember a childhood pen pal, revealing that the Foundation is somehow Tachyon, the mysterious figure that Bella writes to in the artery, her journal, that seems to be linked across time. After further prodding, it's explained that the Foundation is crafted from the flesh or body of Tachyon, but that the mind has moved on to other things, and that the memories and body have been forged into the Foundation. Bella proceeded to ask more questions about the tower, and came to learn that the tower you are all currently in is not the one the Foundation has been talking about, that the Foundation is somewhere else, in some other tower, whether physical or conceptual. You're still not entirely sure of. Bella asks, given that Tachyon and her sort of unsynced in time and some various information can be gleaned, whether or not she can save someone, with the Foundation revealing that she both can and cannot save the person who she's after, with the exact words he closes that answer with being, "You will both love and loathe Nash before the end." He also points out that the tower is a component of the crown, the strange artifact that you guys have seen that Ritz's wife had previously encountered. And that the crown is both closer than you assume, and also is powered by 3 grand batteries, which is revealed to Bella to be the moons, the 3 moons of Starlost, 2 of which you all know to be missing. Bella asks the Foundation if you can trust Carmichael, and the Foundation responds that trust is something you choose, but that if all of your journeys are to reach a true conclusion, you will have to work with Carmichael. It then closes everything out by giving Bella a warning that one day Eckert will offer his help to bring salvation in some way, and it will seem like there is no choice. But if Bella accepts it, just know that upon him saving you, he will doom you. And then that is one of the last things Tachyon read in the artery, when the sky shined so many colors. Bella suddenly found herself back in the tower and immediately made her way up this time to talk to Carmichael, while the rest of you went to the markets, met an alchemist named Sindri who absolutely overcharged Selic for a bunch of cigarettes and gave you guys some potions of healing. Up at the top of the tower, Carmichael took Bella to the very top of the tower, as that had actually been where she intended to go, thinking she would end up on the roof or at the peak of the tower, but ending up only in Carmichael's office. He explained to her that the staircase ends in his office, so that is just where it takes you for the top, but there is another staircase that can take you higher, which also takes you past Carmichael's bedroom, where Bella sees that he seems to be researching both the moons and the crown in further detail, before she goes to the very top, has a bit of a nice view, and talks to Carmichael about the deal that he made with Vane. The two of them, Howl's Moving Castle style, go off the side of the tower to join the rest of you at lunch, where he also explains the deal to all of you, and Runava asks him to look into Arunde and the Archbasilisk that is somewhere in the region, presumably, pardon me. Carmichael agrees and then kindly requests that if you all figure out what you want and need any more information, show up as a group at the end of the day so that he can work without interruption for the rest of the day, and then he teleports away. And you are all left bickering about how dragons would wear pants as you eat your sandwiches, and several people in the crowd still watch and ogle you pleasantly.
There is a dancing dragon.
Yeah, there's a dancing minor
on the
illusion of a
table.
dragon wearing pants.
No, it's a silent image.
Yeah, because it's moving.
I'm sorry, it's a silent image. That's right.
Yeah. Minor illusion can't move. Remember
Here's
that,
a good.
DM.
Here's a question I want to ask as we start into this. I can't recall which way was the dragon in the silent image wearing pants, because there are two ways, as was discussed.
The right way.
There you go. Perfect answer. So,
Before we start, fun game for everyone watching at home. I'm gonna try and very discreetly eat this entire roll of powdered donut throughout the course of this episode. And based on how much powdered sugar proceeds to cover every visible surface on side of this camera, try and timestamp below every time you think I eat a donut.
that's really
Audio
hiding
listeners, you're playing on hard mode.
Yeah.
audio.
Write in 8 random timestamps in the comments. You'll probably be just about right. Considering also there are only 6 donuts, don't write 8 timestamps.
If you
You
write
also
8
have
times,
the-
this will know.
You also have the advantage of black shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the advantage.
No, the viewers. The viewers.
The audio,
Viewers,
the
you have a
audio
black
listeners
shirt
are
on,
sitting
which
here like,
immediately
which one of them
You
is
have-
K?
You have disadvantage for the black shirt.
We should come up with more fun games within games like that. That would be really
I can't
And
wait
they
for the
should
end
all
of this
involve
video.
powdered sugar.
Yeah, I can't wait for the end of this video for him to have powdered sugar nowhere on his shirt, but everywhere on his face.
Looking like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, exactly.
I go quiet for the last 30 minutes of the thing, and someone's like, Bella, what do you think? And I just cough. And there's just a crowd.
Like cinnamon challenge.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, really make the challenge difficult for them by just eating the entire half dozen of the tiny donuts all at once.
Yeah.
You just
Okay,
like
what do you
line
think?
it up and
I
just fucking.
only saw him eat at one point, but it can't just be this one timestamp.
Fun little game. I'm going to be eating this fork throughout this video.
It's gonna be funny. Kay's gonna just
Okay.
like walk off camera
That's
for
it.
30 minutes.
Come back covered in powdered sugar.
It's like all those fucking TikToks to where it's just like, hey man, do you want some ranch? Nah man, I hate ranch. Here comes the airplane. It turns around, they're just
He's
fucking
covered in
it.
ranch.
Jesus. Okay.
Ugh.
Starting off the session, we are going to pick up in Carmichael's office, where Vane.
Aye.
Carmichael just went up the stairs to take Bella to the roof. You rolled last session to look for any secrets in his office, and you rolled a natural 1.
I sure did.
So you promptly rise with both your hands on the desk, ready to start searching,
with
and
what?
you go. Oh, you rise with one of your hands on the desk, ready to go searching, and immediately go. He figured out I was a dust crowned by me saying one word and by the scar on my collarbone. He definitely hides his shit so well, I cannot find it in the short time he is gone. And then you sit back down and go back to reading.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
As you are reading, though, please make me another investigation check for your reading specifically.
That's so much better. That was a 17 plus 2.
19. 19 is plenty. You are able to find the section in one of his notebooks about the Dusk Crown. He has a book that is just various organizations throughout Starloss. All of Carmichael's books that he has written are in journals, but they're very academic. They're laid out like a textbook would be. They're broken into sections with separate notation, bullet points. All of these could be submitted to a printing press and just copied into classrooms throughout the world to teach these like they were regular lessons. Only a handful of times do you find notes that he writes that feel personal. Here in the Dust Crown section in this book, that's all about different groups of Starlost. There are a few main things to note. Some that you know already, and some that is new to you, actually. Dusk Crown is the name given to several secret organizations spread throughout the world of Starloss. It is widely believed by Carmichael and other researchers that Dusk Crown used to all be one singular organization until the last few hundred years or so, when they splintered into several different factions. There is still some crossbreeding between these factions as they rely on each other for materials and information. But as far as their individual goals go, there are 3 primary groups, each of which have a different interpretation of their founders' sort of ideas. One group seems to purely want to run Starlost behind the scenes. Why? They don't know. Maybe it's for monetary gain. Maybe it's for some secret agenda towards a certain world order. You're not entirely sure. The next group primarily wants to lead to the destabilization of old governments with a focus on the Stonekeeper Empire and Shadestep. There are notes that they have tried to interfere in the Westwood before, but that due to the general longevity of elves in the Westwood, it's really difficult to sway them with short-term benefits, so the group doesn't have much of a foothold there. And then there is the third and most mysterious of the three primary factions, which seems to have some sort of goal coordinated entirely with the Underdark. All of their efforts are putting money into places that research the Underdark. There's notes that apparently they were a significant funder of Twintanian expeditions into the Underdark, as well as the restoration of a city that was brought up in Ubua from Croetus, from the Underdark below the continent, as well as several other various expeditions. This group functions the way the others do by doing various little bits of larceny and money laundering, but their most... what's the word I'm looking for here? Their profit mostly goes to figuring out things in the Underdark. Carmichael doesn't know why. It's not explained in these notes. If he does know, they're not here. You do see in some of his notes, he does recognize that the Dusk-Crowned are here in the New World. He believes that Faction 1 and potentially Faction 3 are here. But to his knowledge, there's no reason for Faction 2 to be here because none of the government here is old government. If they are here, they're already just sort of getting a foot in via the commission. And then here's one bit that really strikes you as it talks about a program that Carmichael had previously encountered. One of the things that made the Dusk Crown splinter was that they started searching for a way to utilize a material they call ambrosia. This is not similar to the magic material ambrosia, which is another element that is discussed here, but is a term used exclusively in the organization to refer to some strange alchemical substance. Carmichael specifically encountered a section of the first group that was using ambrosia as injections into orphans in the Stonekeeper Empire to see what it did to people, and that it frequently resulted in either crippling sicknesses that led to the orphans dying, or in 2 cases, rapid magical implosion. The injections caused both of the orphans over the course of 48 hours to decay in health before suddenly becoming more healthy than they had ever been, growing stronger, faster, even notes saying that they might have been a bit taller and more coordinated before then suddenly exploding in a burst of magical energy that damaged an entire building. What exactly this material is, Carmichael doesn't note here. But he also doesn't make any specific notes about not knowing what it is. So unlike the groups where he leaves gaps, but he often points out that he has gaps in his logic, here he just kind of leaves it open.
Great. Okay. First and foremost, based on what I know of my own function, do I have a running theory of what faction I am aligned with?
You immediately read Group 1 and thought of how Nearly functions, and were like, that's me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I just want to say, while everyone's digesting that information, everyone at home, you can stop playing. I couldn't stop eating the donuts. I already finished.
Holy shit!
Run!
Jesus!
I already
I
ate
didn't even
them
see
all.
it.
If your timestamps were 213, 241, 318, 346, you're the winner.
Okay, I just went, okay, so I wrote down 1836. We are currently at 26 minutes. Is that about accurate? About 8 minutes ago, did you just start eating?
Bro, 8 minutes he started eating, and 8 minutes ago he was done.
It definitely took less than 8 minutes. It was definitely like 4 minutes. I was like, I'm gonna space these out.
I was like, okay.
I really had the idea of like spacing them out over the course of the recording and having like a continuous bit of like putting a little more powdered sugar on my shirt, or like and then I ate one and I went full Homer Simpson, just like donuts. Oh, my camera living.
Oh no, your camera.
We've discovered
I feel really sorry for the audio listener who decided they were going to play along and was like, he's definitely not going to eat any in the first bit of silence.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
They were just so good. I was so hungry.
Back to the exploding orphans.
So, okay. Secondly, because you said it was striking to me, does that align with the weird dream that Selleck showed me a long time ago now, of like that injection process seeming similar?
It is immediately what comes to mind. Yeah.
Okay. Great. And there's no other information. Basically, it was just like it was injected into orphans, killed them. Like basically, there's a 0% survival rate of this.
Yeah, to Carmichael's knowledge, at least from what's documented here, no one's ever survived this substance. It either outright just causes you to slowly die, or it makes you really great for like 2 days, and then you explode.
So is it based on the writing? Does it seem kind of like the God juice, like when Delphi was hyped up?
Maybe both kind of have that amplification where your Delphi was stronger and quicker, but he also was loopy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm basically gonna. I mean, obviously, while reading, I've been copying down because he said that I could. But in that case, I'm gonna pull a page or like pull a piece of a page out of the book and then shove it in the proper book to just like mark my spot. And then I want to try and pivot to find any information on the weird chimeras that he had described before and see if there's a through line on that. Because since he's not here, I only have the option to look myself.
Okay. Make me another investigation check at advantage.
Okie doke. Ooh. That is I keep forgetting what my investigation is. 19 plus 2, so 21.
21. Okay. You are able to find a section on created creatures in a whole thing of book. And it has various things that alchemists and philosophers have made over the last few centuries. And as you're going through it, you do eventually come upon hybrids, which is specifically humanoids created by blending materials from multiple humanoids into one. The process itself can be done in a couple of different ways. There are alchemical ways to do it, where essentially you just take biological components from multiple species and via magic make one. There are old ritual ways to do it, which are usually create a humanoid but aren't very good at giving it mental faculties.
So kind of like a necromancy type deal.
Yeah, kind of like a necromancy type deal. And then a more modern one that Carmichael says has only been documented in the last 1,000 years or so, is literally taking separate individuals and either by magically fusing them or surgically fusing them, creating a new being. Immediately, with your knowledge of airmen and your general stitches and scars, your attention is drawn to the term surgically fusing. And so focusing on that one, as you read the section for them, hybrids made in this way are more stable than the other two, but they have a serious flaw in the fact that alchemical and ritual ways of creating a new hybrid freshly create all the new parts from components of the old. Hybrids made through magical or surgical fusion keep original components and just make them work together. Which, if surgically they reject each other, like organ rejection, obviously that leads to their death. But mentally, they can also reject each other. Parts of their personality can remain in conflict. Some memories can remain, whether conscious or subconscious, which you notice. The main problem with this kind of hybridization is that the more the hybrid becomes aware of their separate components, the harder it is to maintain their psyche. Their mental stability becomes rougher. How does Vane feel reading this?
I think it's something to where he reads that thing of just like, I imagine it's something along the lines of like they basically start coming apart at the seams mentally as they become more and more aware. And so he just kind of has that moment of just looking at it and just going, that's a fucking catch-22. Like he kind of has that moment where you read something like devastating in like a book, or like you get that text that just like ruins your day, and like the book kind of just like flops against the desk, and he sits back in the chair and just, that's why Nearly didn't want me to know.
What was that? I didn't catch that.
That's why Nearly didn't want me to know.
So you're sort of sitting with this information in your moment of shock. That's when you hear an audible little and Carmichael teleports in. His appearance as he teleports in is there's like a whoosh of air along the ground that suddenly turns into tiny little sparks as it scrapes along the stone, and those sparks make a literal just puff of smoke that he appears from. Just, hello. Hi. Hey, you're still here. All right. You keep doing what you do. You.
What's ambrosia?
You ever wonder which way dragons would wear pants? What?
Back legs. What's ambrosia?
That was a really decisive answer on the dragon pants thing.
They can
Ambrosia.
sit upright.
You know, that's a really good point, actually. That's a good argument to be made. And, well, ambrosia is a drink. It's a magical drink that a lot of people can make. It's
Not that one. He like flips the book open and spins it over to him. That one. All of your notes say when you don't know something. That doesn't say it.
Do they? Wait a minute. He looks at the notes and he's like, shit, they do. Wow. All right. There's an interesting way to learn that about myself and my note-taking habits, but
For what it's worth, it's good note taking. You know where to fill the gaps in later.
It's true, I'll have to adjust that. Noah, make me a persuasion check.
16 plus 3.
19. Just. All right. Come here. And he turns and walks back into his, like, the main section of his office away from the little reading nook. And goes over to his desk. And he taps a few wood panels in a quick order you can't read. And then suddenly one of them just pops open. Did you go looking?
Stood up, realized that even if I did find it, you probably had something that would, like, blow me up for even trying. Sat back down.
Nah, it wouldn't blow you up. It would freeze you solid, but it wouldn't blow you up. He pulls a book out of that open little drawer that slid loose. Just Ambrosia. I'm not going to let you read this one. I'll read it to you. It's got a lot of other restricted substances in it that I don't think I want a dust-crowned being privy to. No offense.
Boy, story time.
The alchemical material ambrosia, as crafted by the dust-crowned, consists of diamond powder, glacier water, and a mysterious energy substance extracted from an unknown source. Ambrosia, created in this manner when injected into creatures, causes immediate cellular decay unless the creature represents some unknown genetic factor. If the creature does feature this factor, the creature will immediately maintain immense benefits. Think of it like you're playing a game, and you have your little numbers that you keep track of to determine what you can do, your statistics.
Uh-huh.
An injection of this for a couple of days will make your statistics significantly better. Notably better. And then you explode.
Right.
I couldn't tell you exactly why you explode, but you explode.
So you
Something
don't...
about the cells just suddenly start rapidly metabolizing all that energy, and then they...
Like magic cancer?
No. Magic cancer is a completely different thing. That's another thing in this book.
Okay. So you don't know anybody surviving it?
No. Not to my knowledge. I'm sure that there is at least one or two somewhere out there, maybe. None that I've encountered. Granted, I haven't encountered many. The only reason I've even been exposed to this is because some of the tests that the ground ran were in Altair at an orphanage. So it's a really big city, like 100,000 people. So they really think it's simple to get that sort of thing past us. Unfortunately for them, we're inquisitors, so...
Shadow government versus shadow government.
And we weren't a shadow government. We were the legitimate government, just shadowy people in it.
Nobody knew you existed. That's a shadow government.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing any governing. I was just killing people for the government. We're splitting hairs here. Anyway.
Regardless. What would happen if somebody did survive it?
They'd be stronger, faster. Their magic would be better. It's not going to turn you into a walking god or anything, but think of when you have heroes who have a party of adventurers. A party of adventurers. You're an adventurer, sort of, as your side job, I guess. Imagine if it was a party of adventurers and one of them was the one that did all the fighting and all the others were bards or clerics who just healed and casted on that one to make them stronger. It's not going to turn them immortal, but they'll be able to fight off a lot of people before they go down. That's what Ambrosia would do to you, just without having to have all the backup.
Right.
And then you would explode.
And then,
Unless you didn't, which is this hypothetical that we're discussing.
right. But, okay. If you know so much about my condition of existence, and he like walks back and picks up the book and then slams down the part, why?
Why the crown put you together?
Why do we come apart?
Oh, because putting multiple brains in one head is crazy.
But it doesn't make sense.
Have you seen the kind of mental illnesses people have when they have one psyche going on inside their brain?
Yes, I abuse them all the time.
That's dark. But yeah, no, imagine 2, 3, 4, 5.
But that doesn't make any sense. Are they putting all 5 brains in there, or is it the souls fighting?
Don't know. It's a complicated thing about people. It's really easy to say people are a soul and a body and a mind, and those are the only 3 parts. But unfortunately, people are all 3 of those things and one thing and a million things in one. You cut your hand off and someone gives you a new hand, and it doesn't always feel quite like your hand.
Or your arm comes off and they can't put one back on at all.
Yeah, then that's a special case for you. Maybe the reason they can't regrow your arm is because there is some part of your mind or soul that doesn't recognize you as actually you. You consciously to yourself tell yourself, well, I'm Vane, I'm not whoever it was that I was before that got turned into Vane, but there might be some little thing itching at the back of your head that tells you you are not one person, you are people, you are a conglomerate, you are Legion. I don't think Legion, actually, I don't think they could fit enough of you into one to be Legion, but as long as you have that subconscious part of you that's telling you you're not just you, even if consciously you tell yourself that, it'll probably affect the way a lot of things work with you, how your mind processes things, how your soul, whether it's original or made up from other people's, processes things magically. All in all, it could, be good. It could be bad. Yet it's probably bad. You're probably going to go insane. I don't think I've ever seen a hybrid find out they were hybrid and not go insane, actually.
And you thought it was just
I saw once one tried to cut his own ear off because he didn't think it his. Ironically, that part was originally attached to that other part.
And he didn't think that it might be a good idea to stop me from doing this so that I don't go crazy?
I mean, you're going to find out eventually anyways. It might as well, give you a solid baseline to exist from.
Right.
I'm a firm purveyor of, giving out honest information when I think it's for the betterment of things. Yeah.
It's just the fact that every single time I seem to run into somebody with a higher power of some degree, they seem to know a whole lot more about me than I do about me, and now
Do you ever think about the fact? Oh no, go on. I'll remember it.
Now, unfortunately, I know a whole lot more about me. And the bitch of it all is that some of them called me a freak, or like you did, a Frankenstein. And the one that bothered me the most was the god that called me incomplete.
Oh, God calls you incomplete. Okay, that's crazy. That's talk to a god. That's a big one. All right. Well, I was going to say, have you just ever thought that maybe you're a cog in a grander machine and you were created and placed in specific places by your criminal organization because they wanted a goal and didn't actually, give a shit about what you had going on? So they didn't actually really keep much of your information secret from the powers that be because they don't really care. Because as somebody who used to be a secret, my boss didn't give a shit about me once it boiled down to it. Case in point, I ran to the other side of the world and he didn't stop me. He had the power to take the planet out of the sky, but I just went to the other side of the storm wall and... Yeah, your bosses don't give a shit about you. Your handler, whoever it is, wherever they are, they don't give a shit about you. They do. They're one of the rare exceptions. That's the thing about working with criminals and twisted, corrupt fuckers. They're criminals. They're twisted, corrupt fuckers. They're evil. Or if they're not evil, they're morally gray, which sometimes is worse, in my opinion.
What are you?
Carmichael. I'm a mage in my tower with something of an academic obsession. And I'm sick and tired of shadow governments and real governments and players moving chess pieces on their boards. I don't want to be a piece. I don't want to be in a game. I want to be player. I want to be real.
Vane is like, this is not me. This is Vane actually like kind of itching at himself a bit.
Careful, you're going to pull your seams apart.
They're made of metal. This is all I know how to be. I'm not supposed to be a player. I'm supposed to be a bug in the system.
That's the thing. If the system puts you in as a bug, you're not a bug, you're a feature. This digital metaphor we're going for doesn't really work in this fantasy world. However, we're going to leave it in for the sake of allegory.
I don't listen. I was like, bug can still be used. You can get a bug into an actual bug inside of whatever.
Meanwhile, somewhere Bella's like, I've been reading up on my Mary Shelley today.
Mary Shelley.
On the other side, just,
you know.
Yeah, dragon, dance!
Mary Shelley is my favorite author from Shadestep.
So what if you could survive ambrosia? What if you have something you swear is a memory of being injected with it and feeling like you're burning from the inside out, and you're still here?
Well, if that was you, then it makes you you.
Problem is, I don't know. It's from my eyes. It's from my brain. But if I'm not just me, how do I know when it was?
And see, that line of thinking is what makes hybrids go crazy and try and cut their ear off.
I don't have a choice but to face it now.
Which will be good for you in the long run. Or bad for you in the long run and good in the short run. I think it's better you know the truth.
I don't know. I don't know. What can you tell me about Tethiary then? Maybe there's a through line that I'm just not seeing because and he's like scratching at his chest and eventually he just pulls it down to like the runestone heart and he's like, because what is this? How does that play?
Oh, that's really impressive, actually. I mean, I'd have to take some time to really research what it is to understand, but no, that looks like a solid. It's like a cask for magical energy stored in your chest. That's cool. That's cool. That's neat. No, Tethiary as a concept comes from a long time ago, actually. It just kind of, stopped being a thing because it was considered archaic and other ways of doing magic were discovered, like, writing in books, playing music. It became a bit old school to jab a rune stone into your fucking chest so you could do magic. So, kind of a lost art in that way.
Okay.
I don't know why the Dusk Crown saw it fit to make you, and in making you, make you a Tetheri. My only assumption is that your core serves as some kind of component to your fusion, and that purely by side effect of you requiring a magical core linking all of your pieces, and by the nature of the core itself, did you become a Tetheri? I think that might actually just be like a secondary function of you. Because I can't really think of a reason why they would want you to be a Tetheri.
But you said I'm not. You said you're not sure that I'm the only hybrid that could exist like this.
Oh, well, you know, I don't think you are. I mean, if they made one, I don't know why they would stop.
I don't know.
Because you gotta think of it this way. If they were making hybrids to eventually produce a, what is it you've referred to yourself as a final result? It means they were prototyping to make a product. And now that they've made the product, they're not going to stop at one. They're going to figure out how to make more and more and more, and then they mass produce you. You're not a once-in-a-lifetime super soldier. You're a bottle filled with a potion. And now that they know how to make the potion, they're just gonna keep making. Unless maybe you are once in a lifetime and you're the ultimate peak pinnacle of their collaborative efforts to make a hybrid that has a Tetheri core, in which case you probably do have some great grand purpose, but it's not yours, it's theirs. So those are your two options. Either you are in fact a peak and a pinnacle and exactly what they were always searching for, which means they are now going to use you for exactly what they needed you for. Option two, you are the peak and pinnacle of what they were searching for, which means you are the beginning of a long line of peak and pinnacle of what they were searching for until they reach whatever needs they have to be met. Either way, a very special cog in the system, very special, but a cog, or one cog among many. I go back to my statement about not wanting to be a chess piece. I'm sorry, I'm probably crippling your worldviews right now. I don't really feel like bad, but I feel like it's sort of a social norm to apologize for that kind of thing.
It's more just along the lines of, fuck do you do now?
You ever had an ice cream sundae in the desert? It's weirdly refreshing. I can have one brought up. You could sit on the roof and eat one. If it makes you feel better, you can come back down here and we can keep studying. If it doesn't make you feel better, you're at the top of a tower and you have the ability to...
You know, it's funny. For the first few months that I was active, they kept... I swear my handler tried to stop me from getting on high roofs. Like they were sure that I would just throw myself off one.
Maybe that's why they gave you the glider.
Maybe so.
Who knows? Maybe they even built an instinct to use it into you. Maybe you just can't. Can't.
Yeah, I think they dealt with that plenty when they taught me how to not react like a person.
See, that's a problem. You can't make a psychopath or a sociopath. They just happen. Trying to make them makes people crazy. Might make people think that they're a sociopath, but it won't actually make them a sociopath. If you have an inherent need for human connection and interaction, you can't get rid of that. Just like if you don't have it, you can't really add it.
So what
You
do
seem like you're struggling here, and my suicide joke didn't make you chuckle, so I'm gonna assume that you're actually having a rough time, and I'm going to not let you go up to the top of the tower.
It's more along the lines of now I'm just kind of processing. I'm thinking, because that's what they taught me to do. I'm thinking on how. Can I not be a cog?
Yeah, but to not be a cog in the system, first thing you gotta do, think about what's making you a cog in the system. Second thing you gotta do is make some decisions for yourself.
What
Your handler wants you to do this.
As
Why?
big as the planet.
Fucking. Oh, yeah, fuck the planet.
That's easy for you to say. You could rewrite a large portion of history with a thought.
No. Ninth level casting isn't actually that impressive when you boil it down to it. I mean, it is pretty impressive, especially if you know Wish, but otherwise, not really. Let me give you a piece of advice, Vane. From one cog to another.
I thought you wanted one.
Your handler, I'm going to go out on a limb here, wants you where you are, which is why you're here. Wants you to behave the way you've been behaving, which is why you have. And you keep trying to do things perfectly because that's what they want of you. But then you fuck up, because fucking up is natural. It's mortal. It's part of being alive. And then you fuck up, it gets you all tense, and then it makes you lash out at your handler, at enemies, at friends. Friends you might not think of as your friends, but they're still putting up with your ass all this time later, so, you know, you gotta be decent enough.
I really don't believe you weren't scrying on us.
I'm good with people.
I want to insight that. I want to insight. I really don't believe that he's not scrying on us.
Go on and insight that.
I don't know if I'm beating that. That's a 12.
No, you can't.
Yep.
You can't tell if there's anything
So
beyond that.
They just kind of squints. He's just like, fine.
You're gonna go downstairs. You're gonna have a sandwich with your crew. You're gonna do something else for the afternoon. Then you're all gonna come back up here to me with some question or some request or to tell me that you're leaving or your plans are so-and-so. But for the next few hours, don't worry about what your handler says. Don't worry about what Delgado says. Don't worry about the world. Go eat a sandwich. Go fuck off. It's one of the greatest rebellions that you can have. I also really want my office just to myself for a little bit because I'm used to just the whole day of no interruptions, and it's been a lot today, so goodbye. And you are literally, before you can say anything else, you are just at the bottom of the tower in front of it, where you see a dragon image dancing in pants.
And like a switch flips, he just immediately like Vane just immediately drops the facade, but I guess he flips it back up immediately. He's just like, Okay, what the fuck are you doing? That's not how
Bane,
they wear
Bane,
pants.
come check it out.
That's not
it's
how.
just as
It's not right.
it's just as funny as it was 30 minutes ago. It's still going.
Ritz looks pissed, and he's just kind of like looking at the fucking dragon. And then the party hat probably goes off at some point.
Does the party go off at some point? I mean,
Party hat.
Yeah, the party hat.
His little
thing.
party hat.
the
Oh
party
yeah,
hat.
because time died.
Mhm.
Don't you have a dragon?
No.
Me? Ooh.
Oh, him.
Ritz.
Ritz has a dragon.
Literally
Yes.
named dragon?
Oh, the bearded dragon.
Hmm.
I only have this arm.
Is he still alive, Ritz?
He's at home.
Yeah.
He is? Okay, that's good.
I should raise a dragon though.
Terrarium at home.
Above the table, he's dead at home.
We should raise a grown dragon though.
Where do you intend?
Yeah.
Actually, we know exactly where we could get one.
Yes, we do.
I don't. Where?
The Drake God, the whole fucking.
Oh,
Mhm.
aren't those wyverns?
Those are wyverns. They're still dragons. They're all draconic.
No, it's not
Close
the same
enough.
thing.
Oh, it's not the same.
No,
They're still. What?
they're different.
How?
Well, wyverns are a lot smaller. They're not as intelligent generally as dragons are. They don't live as long. Wyverns are a lot more aggressive usually. They have
They have a stinger
like
at the end of their
finger
tail.
tails. Yeah, they're
You say that, but you know that there's some studies saying that, or text saying that Tiamat has resemblance to a wyvern.
You mean to tell me the Queen of Dragons?
That
isn't
makes
a dragon?
sense. Well, just because she has some resemblance to wyverns doesn't mean that she is a wyvern.
No, but wyverns are a bit more closer to dragons than some give credit.
Fair? They're still not dragons.
They are.
We should steal one anyways.
Why
I
are
don't
we?
trust
Hold on,
you with the
wait.
dragon. Actually, wait. Vane
Why are we
immediately
stealing
has
one?
this Still, like realization of like, wait, why am I arguing for you? Like,
He raises, we can use its power.
I'm afraid of you obtaining power.
Could have ended your sentence earlier.
I could have. I didn't. I could have.
I'm afraid of you obtaining.
I am afraid of you obtaining just about anything.
This also works.
I'm.
Like Lana.
Runava, as this back and forth is happening with everyone, you are sitting there handing bits of your sandwich into your hood for Zervi to eat them. And you look down at the little wooden plate you have, and you'll look up at Zervi, and then you look down at your plate. And you look up at Zervi for a second, and you look down at your plate, and there's just more onions on your plate. And you glance over, and you just see Nove quietly taking onions out of their sandwich and putting them on your plate, and then taking a bite.
Do you not like onions?
And they take a long look at the plate and then at their sandwich, and then they just, I really like onions, but I don't know. I just always put my onions on your plate because you like them more.
I look at her and I raised eyebrows, just, huh?
And they kind of blink there. They look confused, like they don't remember why they know that. But Runava Nove liked onions, and so did you, but you liked them more, so they always gave you their onions.
It was it was the most Ray Numuic ass fucking moment of any campaign I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The most that Ray has bled through as a person into the character.
The fact that both Runava and I really like onions.
Yes.
Out of all things, you know.
Out of all things, this is the most you any of your characters have ever been. That your character liked onions so much that their sibling, who also liked onions, would give Runava their onions.
Runava, you also remember that Sienna, that's how you pronounce it, right? Didn't really like onions, so Neve would always steal theirs. So they got brownie points from giving you their onions, but still didn't miss out on them.
If only the last third of our family, in terms of sibling, was here, then you could still have more onions.
I have a brother.
Yes,
We have a brother.
we have a youngest brother.
Why do I remember that he was kind of stupid?
Yes, he is a little stupid.
Oh. All I remember is that he was named after a blue bird and liked rail cars.
Yes. He also works very hard and doesn't want people to know it. And pull Nove closer by their arm and just in their ear. Kind of reminded me of Vane.
The working hard bit or the other bit.
Just the way that they are.
Looks at Vane, currently laughing back and forth with Ritz about partial bits of conversation, and then just, is it? It's not, right?
It's not them.
Okay. I was gonna feel really bad if I had recognized you and just not recognized them.
I imagine Sienna would have said something if it was them. But no. It's just me, and I haven't been able to find him, so...
Maybe Carmichael can help look.
Maybe, but you heard him. He is willing to help us all with one thing of our choosing. I know where Irende is, sort of the state that she's in, and outside of you, that's the next closest person I can get to finding.
There was another one that we weren't related to, but wasn't Irende. He was also kind of dumb. I remember him breaking our dinner table one time on accident.
Yes. I think he's done that 2 times.
Oros.
Close. I'm gonna start calling him that once I find him again.
You can't say close and then not tell me what the name was.
His name is Euros. He's out there. Somewhere.
So, you know Arunde's out there, and Euros is out there, and Santa's out there, and you came to find me first.
Of course. I scryed on you. That's how I knew you were alive. Actually, I've known for a bit of time now.
Oh, you can't scry in the buildings or in the tower, though, and I kind of don't get out a lot.
Only on your commute to work.
How many of my commutes did you watch?
Like 3 of them?
Anyone can do that?
Only if they know you very well.
Oh, thank gods.
Well, I had thought of this grand plan to scry on you and then have somebody send you a sending, but it never worked out. It's actually very difficult to scry on you, so I don't think you have to worry about anything.
Woo!
Also, I don't think Cormac will... I mean, he stays in that tower for basically forever, so I don't think he has to worry about anybody looking at it.
I don't care if they look at him. I care if they look at me. What about when I have bad hair days?
You never have bad hair days.
That's how did you know that?
Because you're my older sibling.
Right. Lived an entire life together that I don't remember.
Yes.
Do you guys, like, turning to the whole group, do you all want to go see the fields and, like, the basin that's not the town? It's not very big, but it's something.
Yeah, I guess we should make sure that they didn't kill Squad 12 while we weren't looking.
Would it make you happy?
I thought you guys were friends.
What?
Huh?
You said that we have to go see that they didn't kill your friends, and that he asked if it would make
No, it would make you happy.
I completely misinterpreted what you said. And
Rich
very
has absolutely no care for whether or not something makes me happy.
Oh, okay. Wait. Let's go, actually. Let's just not worry about it.
He follows behind Vane, just doing the thing.
I can hear your grody ass nails clicking together, and it's concerning, and I don't like it.
Let me plot.
No. La 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 la. You can't plot if I'm loud enough.
One day I will learn telekinesis and plot in your head.
That's telepathy.
Shit.
You guys. Assuming that Bella and Selic don't say anything against it. You guys want to go explore the rest of the outer edge of the basin?
Yeah.
You head back up that main road that you had originally stepped in on till it turns from cobblestones back into that dirt path. And you head up through the rocks and scrub brush. Nove, as you guys get to one of the first fields, is like, this is where we grow all of the cotton for clothes. In the off season, we grow potatoes. And if you rip your shirt during the off season, you need to go get mending because we can't make new ones. The next field, they're like, this is where we make tomatoes. Don't eat any yet. They're not ready for like another week.
I push Zervi back into my hood.
Zervi, who actively, you did not push him back into your hood. You caught him in your sleeve and put him back in your hood because he was going. And then They literally take you like one little farm plot after another. Eventually, as you sort of round the outside of the basin, you guys do reach a farm that's a bit bigger than the other plots, and has animals instead of plants. There are 24 cows, half a dozen pigs, and then just a bunch of chickens running around. As you come up, nobody just cows.
Cows.
Oh.
Cow,
Chicken.
chicken.
Ritz immediately just looming over chickens.
Red say without the lip bite.
Come here. What?
Nothing.
Goes back to trying to catch a chicken.
God. You go back to trying to catch a chicken. As Runava pets a cow. Bella, one of the cows, kind of trots up towards you as you walk up and looks up at you. And just stares.
Howdy. Oh, if you made a noise, it didn't pick up.
Oh, just
Yeah. Hi. I hope you're happy here. Like just wow, you're a loud one.
it just stares at you and like every time, like every like 10 seconds moves at you.
I heard he cast speak with animals today. So. Man.
Just moves at you a bunch.
I'm gonna eat.
Oh. Another one of the cows walks up towards your group. Like mid walk, looks up, makes direct eye contact with Selik, and then just its walk doesn't change, but it completely turns around in a wide arc, just away from Selik. Nope.
Oh. He just puts his head down.
I.
Thanks, Cryo.
You're
Dick.
scary. You're scary. You built a
Make
character.
scary character. Things are scared of them.
Everybody.
Yeah.
What were you gonna do, Kay?
Oh, I was gonna say I start mooing back at the cow even louder. It's mooing. It's like moo, and I'm like moo.
Moo.
Trying to outpace him.
Guys, just go back and forth for a bit as you all.
I can't speak with animals.
You can't speak with animals on the cow.
You can't speak with animals on yourself.
Oh, and then you can just speak with animals. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to hear what this cow is saying to Bella.
Oh, this is great. Bella, you moo at the cow. And Selik, immediately from the cow, you hear in response just, I missed you! Do you not understand? I miss you! And then moo. You've been gone so long, you look different. You're taller. Moo.
Sound like squints over at Bella.
Your fur is a different color, but you're so big now. Moo. Why do you keep mooing back at me? I missed you.
Bella.
What's up?
Bella knows you. Says they missed you.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Says they missed you, that your fur is a different color.
You brought lots of friends.
You brought
You
lots of
don't make friends.
But you don't make friends.
Do I
Maybe they don't know
recognize
you.
this cow?
You do not recognize this cow.
Huh, I'm sure you moo. I'm sure you. I'm sure you do. I'm sure he recognizes me.
It's very funny joke.
Why don't you
Cow does
ask it
like
if it
the little
does?
like cow, like just when like a cow or horse just nods and it means nothing. It's like, hello.
Why don't you
Come
ask
pet
it
me
if it
like
remembers
you
your
used
name?
to.
Wait, sorry, my internet.
Oh. What'd you say, Crow?
I said, why don't you ask it if it remembers your name? Sound like it absolutely just do this, but
Do you remember my name?
You ask the cow that, and the cow goes, your name is Tracy. Tracy, mine for a bog buddy.
Bella looks back expectantly at Selig like,
what's up, Tracy?
Tracy, you're so big now.
You're really big now, Tracy.
You got taller.
when was the last time you saw me?
It was 2 colds ago.
I've gotten really big. I'm so glad to see you again.
Tracy, do you have oats for me?
No, but I have something even better. I have
A long pause.
digging through my inventory. I have do it, Cryo. Can I roll a nature check to know if I can feed a cow honey?
Sure.
15.
15. A cow can have a little bit of honey.
I pull out from my bag of holding a fucking big jar of honey that I've just had since the bee farm. Like a big, like their biggest size jar of honey. I like pull the top off and I'm like, open wide.
It just,
I just pour some honey into its mouth.
You start feeding this cow, and immediately all the cows start walking over, including the one that Runava was petting that just walks away from Runava the moment it sees food.
I look at that one that's walking away from Runava and I'm like, you go back. You haven't earned your keep yet. Go back to her.
So like
Go.
pulls out the alchemy
Get.
jug.
Make an animal handling check.
I roll a persuasion check instead because I have advantage on those on animals because they can understand me.
You know, I will say yes, you can, specifically because they can understand what you're saying.
Oh, natural 20 on the first one. It doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
21.
This cow kind of like lowers its head and turns and walks back, kind of dejected to Runava.
Hello.
Is there any hay nearby?
There is hay in like a feeder on one of the fences.
So it goes and like rips some hay out and goes and like sits down next to Bella, and then alchemy jug dips the hay in honey.
Mayonnaise.
'Cause I can make honey. And he just sits there and he holds it like this.
It just starts eating. Selleck, you hear through it eating. How long does Speak with Animals last? 1 minute or 10?
I think it's 10. Let me check. Speak with animals is 10 minutes.
Okay. So for the next few minutes, you just hear it being like, this is the yummiest thing you've ever brought me to eat. This
Sure
is
it
so
is.
much better than oats.
He just sits there holding hay, hoping that more cows eventually feel comfortable around him. He just doesn't say anything.
I
It's like
stop.
crisscross applesauce holding hay.
Great.
I stop providing honey and I like lead the cows over, like stand behind Selic, and then I cork my honey and put it away so that Selic is now the source of honey and hay.
Thank you, Bella.
A bunch of the cows are like, move, it's my turn. No, it's for me. No, he's feeding me specifically. No, get out of my way. I want some. They call you Big Bertha because you have too much of stuff. Don't get any of this.
Hey. Like, it just, and then Sonic's like, hey, no personal attacks. That's not nice.
What? Who's personal attacking who?
The cows.
Yeah, I figured, but I'm saying which ones.
Points at the two.
That one's big, ain't she?
Hey, no personal attacks.
Even Tracy knows you're too big. Even Tracy knows you eat too much, Bertha.
Here, come here, Bertha.
Bertha's not my name, it's what I eat.
It is this cow is unironically notably larger than the others.
Hey, crowd, no
just
personal attacks.
Dips his hand in honey and just, here you go.
And starts just licking your hand off.
Slathers the cow's face.
One of the other cows walks up next to the one that like recognized Bella that's now sad that you're feeding Bertha and is like, it's okay. Bertha's gonna get a bit bigger, and then they're going to take her away to the other farm up north. And we won't have to worry about her anymore.
So that's not okay. You shouldn't.
What's not
want that.
okay?
They're just planning their demise.
Oh. Like
The
they're
cow-
Looking forward to it.
The cow that's licking your hand kind of finishes licking your hand. It's just like, it's okay, these scrawny little bitches don't eat enough of their food, so I eat it out from under them. That's why they're whining.
Oh, you're the antagonist of this story.
What?
Never mind.
Is this? I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm trying to keep up.
Selig looks up and just goes, your greed sickens me. Want some more honey?
Obviously.
I don't. Selig starts talking like that to the cow, and then the cow starts licking his hand. Bella's like, I'm not having as much fun as I was earlier. I'm gonna go walk over here now.
Ritz, can you please roll me
Mom, come pick
a
me
dex
up.
check?
My friends are being weird.
Ah, shit.
Your greed sickens me.
I always
You
throw
want
that
more honey? Oh yeah, you know I do.
I bet you do.
Guys, I feel like we're losing the plot here.
I don't like it. I thought we were supposed to fade to black by now.
Hold on.
Just a regular dex check.
17.
17.
I grab some hay
As-
and put some whipped cream at the end.
As
of
Big
it.
Bertha is licking honey off of Selig's hand, you guys watch in the background as Ritz just gets a chicken that's just in his hands.
What's the chicken saying? Can Selig hear?
Oh, yeah, Selig, you're unhand me! Unhand me! Unhand me! Release me!
Selig's just like, hey, Ritz,
Yes.
that chicken can roll its R's.
Impressive. I can't do that. I will call you demon.
You're calling the chicken demon?
My
Yes.
name is Reginald Merryfeather the Fifth. How dare you?
It's a perfectly suitable name for a perfect chicken. Look at them.
And Reginald.
Its name is Reginald?
Demon.
Is it a rooster?
It is. If it is a rooster, it is a young rooster that does not have notable defining features yet.
I like the way you roll your R's.
Hi,
You handed it to my
Reginald.
father, and his father before him, and his father before him. We go back many years.
What's he
12 of
saying,
them.
Selleck?
Nah, he's just monologuing.
He's monologuing?
As
Don't
we
ever.
do, don't you know all of us chicken fowl are great orators? No one
Man,
ever listens to us, though.
Man, I really wish I had speak with animals right now. I really
Don't
wish
ever.
I didn't use it earlier.
Don't ever let anyone take anything away from you. You are powerful. Be free.
Oh, he understands me. My
Vane just
brethren.
kind of leans over to Renava. It's just like, did everybody do drugs while I was gone?
Ritz, but you were the one who kidnapped
No, I
got
encouraged
him
it.
freedom from you.
Yes. He grew
You're
stronger
telling
from
him
that.
not to be oppressed, but you're the oppressor.
He did not kidnap me. He granted me a new lease upon life, for he lifted me into the air and showed me
Reginald,
the
you're doing a
heights
lot of
that I
clucking. I
could
can't understand you.
Yeah, everyone else is just
You're not missing much.
This is the
He's so
whimsy
proud.
they talk about in fantasy books.
This is the what?
The whimsy they
whimsy?
talk about in fantasy books.
Renava, you do know that they did like a lot of mushrooms when they wrote those. Like a lot.
What would mushrooms cause?
The psychedelics.
That's why is there
very high.
why are they called mushrooms? They're mushrooms, not just fungi that you eat as well.
It's a
Well,
specific
some of them
kind of
are.
mushroom. They
Catch
were
a
on a
chicken.
lot of drugs.
Can I catch a chicken?
You can catch a chicken, make a dex check.
Natural 20. It's a back-to-back
Oh,
natural
God.
20.
Yeah. Bella, as Reginald is orating in his monologue, another chicken is walking by and like listening, presumably, and you just casually just boom, boom. Selig, you hear just another brigand has taken me, Reginald, rescue me, and then Selig,
Why
you
are
hear
all
Reginald-
of these chickens so posh?
You hear Reginald just no, allow it to happen, Allison. It is all right.
That one's
It
name
shall
is
give you-
Allison.
We're watching a
new
fucking
horizon.
telenovela play out. Like I just imagined hearing. Da-da-da-da.
This is. I say that eels have drama. This is a different kind of drama. This is the
name is
drama you
Allison.
watch.
Hi,
Allison and Reginald.
I
Hello,
literally,
great beast who has lifted me high.
I just look at Allison, I give her a kiss on the head, and I put her down on the ground.
Oh, Reginald, I've been bequeathed a lovely kiss from a.
Bella, you shouldn't have done that. Reginald is a
Why?
jealous folk.
What?
Oh, you have
I'm
upset the
hungry.
natural order.
I understand the nature of things here. There are those above us, and they may grant us their love. You,
No,
one
Vay,
who can
are you
understand me.
sure they did not do drugs? Well,
What is it? Selig, what's Reginald saying?
I think Reginald should challenge you to a duel.
But what's he saying, though?
You are telling lies, masked man. You are
Selig,
telling
what's he saying?
fallacies.
No, I really want to know what
Falsity.
he's saying.
I'm thinking.
Crow,
You
tell me
are
what he's saying. I want to
spreading
make a joke.
untruth. Is your aim to put me upon the dinner table, man? It is my fate, I know it's to be.
is it
but
pointing with its little?
it's just
Is he mad at me for
Pointing with his
kissing
head.
Allison?
So-
Are they like together?
Selig gives a very non-posh retelling.
Oh,
Bella-
I thought. Oh, sorry.
Bella,
go
you're like, are Allison and them together? And Allison, you immediately hear Selig just, oh, I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we could be if Reginald was interested. Not now, Allison. I have
he's
honor to
not-
defend. My own, not yours.
Wait, so he's not mad that I kissed Alice? So he's like a. What is he like a cluckold?
All right, thank you everybody so much for watching this episode of Starlost. We'll see you next week. We gotta take a break and redo. We gotta go re-educate Kay, I think.
Re-educate. I'm
Yeah, we're gonna
more
Clockwork
elevated
Orange
than any of you motherfuckers in this room.
We're gonna go Clockwork Orange you real
I'm
quick.
on a higher plane than the rest of you. I just came up with
I'm
Quackle.
high as fuck right now.
I exist on a dimension you can't understand.
Reginald turns to you and just, if you aim to spread false truths about the words that I speak, you are no better than those who act as if they cannot understand the machinations of my... and speak with animals ends.
What's he saying?
He says he wants to be on your shoulder.
He wants to be on my shoulder?
Yeah. He
pick
said
him
to elevate himself higher is his greatest goal in life, to see the world from a different perspective so that he may not feel so
Reginald.
small.
Put him on my shoulder.
He struggles a little bit until you get him on, and then he just...
He struggled because he's bad with commitment.
Oh, that's why him and Allison haven't sealed the deal.
Yeah.
He looks very angrily at Selleck.
I pick up Allison and put her on my other shoulder.
She's way more okay with this than Reginald was. Yeah, it's just... Oh, Nove's sitting there next to you, Renavan, just... Your friends are fun.
I want to walk over to Nove. I'm just like, Nove, these two are in love.
I thought they hadn't locked things down yet.
But like, just between my two shoulders, you can feel the tension.
That's the claws digging in.
No, that you can see like it's a very metaphorical sight because sometimes I am referred to as the wall, and now I'm acting like a wall between them in a yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Reginald like just jumps off of you like in a fence.
Oh, he said, I'm not ready for such a commitment. I must go. I must flee.
He rushes over to the side of the fence and like flaps at you, Selling.
I put Allison down.
Do
something.
Do something.
Do something.
He's absolutely trying to square up with you through the fence, but he cannot get over it of his own power.
I'll pick him
So
up.
like just walks over the fence.
Oh,
He does the chicken thing where they're ready to fight you, and then you're right in front of them, and they're a little unsure for a second. And then he just starts pecking the shit out of your shin. Take 1 point of piercing damage.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Wait, what's happened? Why is Reginald mad at you, Selleck?
He just doesn't want to accept what's true.
He pecks harder.
Ow.
no,
Ow.
Reginald.
Allison, go get your mans.
Allison, save me. Allison.
As you guys are having this chicken drama play out around you, from the other side of this patch of farm, you just hear you guys enjoying the petting zoo? You turn and you see Salt just like leaned over the fence.
Yeah, ow.
I think my party's on drugs.
Vane, you think anyone who's happy is on drugs?
To be fair, a lot of happy people are on drugs, and a lot of people who are on drugs are happy.
I just watched you guys have a full debate over the interpersonal relationships of chickens.
Well, the interpersonal relationships of chickens are pretty complicated.
Maybe you should learn to speak with animals, Vane. It might enrich your life.
You guys hear, but do not see Eschatal just go, why did you use speak with animals on the chickens? I did it too earlier. Did you meet Reginald's?
Reginald's currently trying to peck out Selleck's shin.
You see Eschatal like climb the fence and like at the top to look over and just, hey!
Hi, this is Reginald. We met him. Ow. He's commitment
Yeah,
issues.
we came here earlier. We're coming back now. You look over, you see Squad 12 like wave at you with a farmer who's with them, who's watching you all interacting with the animals, very concerned.
Oh. Oh.
We came looking for y'all, and also looking around the area.
Okay, Reginald, stop. That's starting to hurt now.
He does one last little like, and then walks away really like confidently and successfully.
I love that Reginald listens to him. Reginald understands and listens to him.
Well, I understand. Listen, I know for a fact that guy was like, that's what I thought. And then just fucking.
Yeah, no, literally the exact stretch he has.
He does one
Sound like in his head,
he does
like.
one that'll, like.
So like in his head, like, I should probably just ask nicely, because if I try to intimidate him, I'll stop this chicken's heart.
Yeah, you would kill half the chickens in this pen from the AoE of fear.
Reginald does like one of these, but because he's a chicken, his head doesn't move, so his like chest like
Just kind of looks normal. It just kind of looks like a chicken doing what a chicken normally does.
So like gets over the fence, and he like lifts his leg a little bit. Oh, machine hurt.
Kind of stings, yeah.
machine hurt.
Squad 12 comes around with the farmer who comes up to you all and just, hi.
Cheers.
Howdy.
A really tall wood elf with their hair back in a long ponytail. Just, hello. They're like 6'7".
Do you know Tracy?
Tracy? The oh yeah, the Furbolg. Yeah, she used to work here a few years ago.
Oh. Yeah, one of the cows thought I was Tracy.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't think cows are really good at telling the difference apart. Basically,
No.
if any elf shows up here, they think it's me.
I see.
Except, well, there are a couple of them that are a bit smarter. I think it's just the kind of the dumber ones in the group that don't really recognize faces. There are a couple of them that are actually really good at recognizing me, and they get really excited when I show up. But I'm so sorry. The question caught me off value. Hi, I'm Mia.
Howdy, Mia. My name is Bella. We're all Runava's friends, and Runava is Nove's sibling, and they're Nove now. Catching you up to speed.
Hi, Nove. We haven't met. Nice to meet you. Reed reaches out, shakes their hand. Nove, just to all of you, just, I haven't met everybody. I don't get out much.
Oh. Howdy.
That's okay. I'm always happy to meet new people. Welcome to my farm. I mean, it's not really my farm. It's the Basin's farm. But, like, I'm the farmer who manages it. So welcome to my farm.
Cool. I like the animals. They're all so complicated.
Oh, they're very complicated. The chickens have a really interesting structure going on.
The other cows don't like that big fat one.
Oh, yeah, Big Bertha? No, she bullies all the rest of them to steal their food, so it's okay. She's getting bigger. She's gonna go to the slaughterhouse next season.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. It'll slaughter her and then do some alchemy and magic to keep the beef fresh and duplicated a couple of times. And one cow can keep the whole place fed for like half a year. It's impressive, actually.
Hell yeah.
No, it's believe it or not, and they kind of just mess with their suspenders and then do a big stretch and just, no, I mean, Carmichael, there's a lot of really cool developments here in the basin that can make resources that are normally thin stretch a long way.
What's your favorite part about living here?
I mean, it's the weather. I used to be a farmer down in Kilby, and before that, I was a farmer in the Westwood. And the worst part about being a farmer is never knowing what the weather is going to be or how the season's going to treat you. And here, I just don't have that problem. It's pretty nice and balmy all year round. It's never too humid. It's never too dry. If there's a huge thunderstorm, I get all of the fun of looking up at the clouds and the lightning, but I don't get drenched. Like, temperate climates all year round.
Wow. Did you move here by yourself?
Yes, moved here by myself. I was coming up north to try and do some trade negotiations with some villages, and around the Great Lake of May, I suddenly just felt the urge to go north, and partway through the desert, I saw the tower, and that was it. Turns out they needed more people to make food, so guess the tower just looked for farmers nearby, and I was the closest one that it liked.
Oh,
Lucky
that's
me.
fine. Well,
Do you guys want a chicken?
do we want? No, we don't want a chicken.
We can not like to keep like for dinner. Like I can butcher a chicken, send it to the butcher.
Reginald, come here.
Get one. Oh no, Reginald's a rooster. I gotta keep him for a couple more years so he can have some kids.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's our only rooster right now. We actually had to get rid of the previous one. There was some drama, I guess, between the chickens, and they fought. One of the hens killed him.
Whoa, which one? Was it Allison?
That one. It's not Allison. It's a bigger, older hen.
The Black Widow of the pen.
Oh, cockfight.
That's a good one. No, we don't do that here.
I would hope not. Well, I think we will be okay with no chicken, but I appreciate the offer.
All right.
Unless, I mean, I don't know if y'all are itching for chicken.
Bella,
No.
you and I are the only ones that eat.
That's not true. Zervi eats. And Salt is here. And Escatal,
eats.
Squad 12.
Actually, you could just end the sentence there. Zervi eats. It doesn't
Squad
matter what
12?
it is.
Quad 12.
Yeah, no, we're here. I
Hey.
like chicken. I'm cool with chicken. Escatal's like, I'm a vegetarian.
Really?
I'm kidding. I would like chicken. No, everyone just thinks like gnomes and halflings and stuff are all vegetarians. I don't know why.
Oh, I
Racist.
never thought you were a vegetarian, Escatal. You have the energy of a meat eater.
Oh, that makes sense. You've also seen me eat meat, so.
Even like when I first met you.
Oh wow!
Escatal has the energy of meat.
Samuel just gives a thumbs up.
All right, well, one chicken it is. Don't let it be Allison. Please, she's in love.
Oh, okay. Goes and just gets another chicken and just I'll let the butcher know that you guys want some chicken. So once the whole process is done, they'll bring you some by Nove's house. Tell the butcher, and they won't know my new name, old name. They won't. They'll know. If you say N, they'll know. They won't know if you Nove, which is what I was trying to. I'll go talk to the butcher. It's okay.
I don't think you need to do that.
Mia's like concerned immediately as Nove is like, I'll talk to Act. That wouldn't make any sense. They won't understand what's happening with the chicken. No, you can. I can.
The idea of
They
going
turn-
to a butcher and just being like, you're going to receive a chicken within the next few hours. Send it to me.
They turn back
Under
to
my
the rest
new
of the group and go,
alias.
never mind, no chicken. I'm gonna no.
All right, no chicken. It's okay. We don't have to have chicken.
Salt is like, hey, no. I was offered chicken, and I said yes to the chicken. And just tell the butcher to, I'll pick the fucking chicken up if you don't want to give someone your name.
I got a drive-through. Sorry.
You guys head back towards town. As you go, Nove and Runava are towards the front. After them, can I get a general marching order?
I don't like that you're asking that right now.
I would probably be I'm gonna be near squad 12, sort of recounting to them the events of the day, so wherever they are.
They're going to be towards the back.
Then I am also there.
Okay.
I just generally assume I'm always near the middle of the pack.
Okay.
I'll be towards
Behind
the front.
Vane.
Behind Vane. All right, so we have Runava, Selic, Vane, Ritz, Bella.
You want to hold hands?
The most
Does that make you feel
ideal
better?
marching order. What are you talking to?
Ritz, because he's
to
right
Ritz,
behind
because
me.
Ritz is right behind
Oh.
Vane. Ominously.
I didn't know he was right behind Vane.
Yeah.
He like goes to grab your hand, reaches for the right one. Oh shit.
Ritz,
I have
you go
my
to
right
reach.
Wait, the other way.
Yeah,
what's the
left
missing
one's
one?
missing.
The missing
My left
one.
one is missing.
You go to reach for the missing one, and as you go through where Vane's hand would be, there's actually a weird air resistance for a second.
Okay,
Not
it,
there.
was,
Ritz,
it wasn't
that's
even
so
funny the first
mean.
time.
Stop. Ritz, come on.
Vane's cloak reaches up and smacks your hand.
I felt something.
Ritz, this isn't funny.
No, I actually felt something.
Wait, is there something there?
Ooh, phantom limb, I get
Stand
it.
still.
Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, if you have a phantom limb, you can do an unarmed strike.
Guys, hold on, wait, let's be serious for a second.
Give me credit on that one. I've been holding on to that
That's a
one.
good one. That's a good one.
Unarmed
Ritz.
strike.
On further investigation, you can't seem to duplicate the moment.
I cast detect magic. And I then go and like reach.
You cast detect magic, and you see a vague arm shape where Vane's arm used to be. Sort of like how you see that magical general aura around casters. But because he has no limb there, you just see the outline aura you would see of an arm and a hand.
What the fuck? Vane?
Ah,
Okay, this is gonna sound stupid. Pretend like you're flexing your left hand. Like this. Please just trust me for one.
Bella, I'm still figuring out the fact that I don't like. He's kind of like gesturing, like with the
Just
with
like-
the missing
like-
arm.
Just do the tension as you would to clench both fists.
As Vane was flailing, and then as he goes through the crunch, you see the aura like moving. It has kind of lag to it, but it moves.
Vane, I can see your hand.
Bella, I
This
really
isn't
thought
a
you-
joke.
I thought you were better than them.
No, I'm being serious. But hold up a number of fingers on the missing hand. Middle finger. Down. Back up again. Back down.
He like reaches
Moving.
behind Ritz. I just realized I'm
Bunny
losing
got ears
friend.
behind Ritz's head.
Ritz, you go to swipe away the buddy fingers, and you briefly do feel that air resistance again. Which is
There's like a faint outline of where your arm would be.
I don't know what to tell you, Bella. I don't. Vane just like reaches over, like he acts like he's smacking Ritz, and he's like, "It's not there."
You're muted, Pulse.
Do I feel like a breeze or something?
Nope. Just wiggling his stump past
It's just
you.
like sort of float. It's like that's. I mean, I don't know what to tell you either, but that's definitely something that is good, is interesting to know, and should bring up.
Mage Hand, the psionic one, try and like kind of feel the area.
Mage Hand is a psionic Mage Hand. Yeah, your Mage Hand briefly collides with something that's whipping through the air as Vane moves his arm.
Does Vane feel anything?
Vane, in a phantom limb style sensation, you do feel a hand collide with your arm, quote unquote.
Yeah, Vane has a moment of just he like goes to grab it. He's like, wait.
You have the
Yeah.
Vane tickled, but it's not. You don't have a
Phantom
limb
tickling.
there, so it feels like TV static.
What are you talking about?
It itches.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is. Well, I know what he's talking about because I can fucking. Wait, stop that.
Reveal my secrets
It wasn't very secret.
Boom.
Everyone knew it was you.
to Bella.
But this is definitely something we should bring up with, like, especially War Master Black.
It's interesting.
You could ask Carmichael.
He
Oh, it's
kicked me
true.
out. I don't think he wants to talk to us right now unless he eats all of us.
I mean,
you do?
you could ask later, at like the end of the day or in the future.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. It was so nice.
Then why do you think he doesn't want to see you?
Well, it's not
Because
that he doesn't
whenever
want to see me. It's that he doesn't want to see any of us. He just wants
Yeah,
to be
he was-
left alone.
He was sort of generally exasperated when I showed up too. I guess he's sort of
And I
not
was
used
reading
to a bunch of
peacefully in the
people.
corner.
He was reading. I barely even noticed he was there until I noticed he was there because he's bright and shiny and purple.
He's a wizard, right? Of the show.
No,
Teddy
Vane is a
Area.
Teddy.
Carmichael's a wizard, yeah.
So
Sounds like a wizard to me.
you didn't piss him off?
No.
Okay.
Just because.
Careful with
not
your
because
words.
you are
Vane.
Salt in the back is like,
Careful
just
with
because
your
you are
words.
who you are doesn't mean you pissed somebody off. I don't know if that's gonna
Shut
sell
the
us
fuck
here,
up, or
buddy.
I'll hit you with my limb that doesn't exist.
Oh no, I'm gonna get a small breeze in my face. Ooh.
Well, it'll be
He
an unarmed
swings his left
strike.
arm and then the fucking cloak comes up around and smacks her on the back of the head.
Ow, I forget that you have weird hands that aren't hands.
Oh, it's just the wind.
Crow going for unarmed strike again. Jokes so nice he said it twice.
I gotta throw that one out there again just in case.
This one go clear the room.
Really good one.
It didn't get enough attention last time.
And he got arguably less attention this time.
No, you started laughing about it and pointed attention to it, so I win this.
Okay.
Hey, for all your distractible fans, that was funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys
How many
start
donuts
walking.
you at?
I've been at zero for the last few hours.
Vane now very
I was hoping you would
concerned.
pull up another package of them. Like, all right, you got
Round
me.
Never
two.
figured donut. The
Round
challenge begins anew.
Saying how many donuts you got to anyone else out of context is fucking so rude.
Okay, but I
It's
also
still
think it'd be
rude when you say it to me. Just because you don't like me doesn't mean that it's less rude.
Okay,
But
but
it was in the
imagine.
context of
Okay,
never
how
mind.
funny would it be? You present one pack of donuts, you visually eat at least one of them, and then you hold up a complete pack of donuts again. It's like a magic trick.
I haven't eaten a single one. If you thought I was eating donuts earlier, that was lint I
You're
found.
You do the bit I described earlier of you eat the whole package of donuts, but then you hold up.
You eat the wrapper too.
Your camera fell again.
Your camera.
You were
Oh no,
laughing
he's getting
so
crushed by
hard.
the
We're
wall.
too funny. We're too funny.
I don't got
Okay.
a pack of donuts. I got a bottle of Caesar dressing.
Why am
Let's-
I your
Don't ask
dad?
why I got stuff on my desk.
All right, guys, let's play a game. Try and do timestamp every time Crow takes a sip from the bottle of Caesar dressing. He'll be progressively covered in more Caesar
no.
dressing.
No, I won't. I
We were
won't.
gonna
I
get out
won't.
of Tide Basin this session, and then Kay held up.
All
a
we
pack
got is
of
out of our
donuts.
minds, Cryo.
So
The inner machinations.
you guys start walking again. Vane, you're now very concerned about your hand.
Dude,
that
I'm very
isn't-
concerned
is
about
not
fucking
missing.
everything. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, you
There's not
are.
an aspect of my life I'm not very concerned about right now, actually.
Good. You understand the assignment. I'm sorry, Noah. Meanwhile,
Give me a therapy dog. Where's Titus?
as everyone is walking in the front to the back, Bella and Ritz, as you two are the rear two, which is why I asked for the marching order. Escatal, through sleight of hand, manages to get both of your hands and slow each of you down to walk a little bit slower with Squad 12, as Salt kind of takes the lead and acts as a buffer. And Escatal just, okay, we looked around the whole basin, and we talked to a bunch of people. And we tested the walking out of the basin and coming back thing.
Oh.
It works. You can leave and come back. By the way, the desert, I didn't realize how noticeable the heat difference from in here to outside was gonna be, and then I walked out there, and it's bad. It's hot out there. Anyways.
Okay.
Great,
Thanks for testing that out for us.
Yeah, no problem. We also talked to like everybody. Everyone here likes Carmichael. Like, I don't think we met one guy who was kind of like, could take him or leave him. He's kind of an introvert. He doesn't leave his tower a bunch. I think he's like a cocky wizard, and I don't like that type. But I don't think he had a problem with Carmichael. I think he just was kind of an asshole.
Okay.
Oh, I read his mind.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Holding stuff back.
Like
Wait,
what?
Is it familiar here?
Bartimaeus is not currently visible to any of you. You don't know where he is.
Did I
Not
see
on
him when I had detect magic up?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You can't see invisibility with the detect magic.
Well, but I don't know if he's invisible or if he's like. Just
Oh, that's fair.
Trying to go back through Ray's notes because I forgot.
I was gonna say, Pulse, look at the notes.
What's he holding back? Oh, you know.
um,
Oh, you know.
The works.
Just so much. Oh, you know.
I can't actually find it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know.
I don't think Ray made significant notes versus what was just said out loud versus what was like thought information. But we can just say that you say what he kept secret, and I'll filter through for you.
Okay, let's go for it.
He
then.
wants us to like him.
Yeah, but it's mostly that he just wants you to like him.
He's also not telling us everything.
Like
I mean,
what?
I guess that kind of makes sense.
Well, I'd say it if I knew.
He has sort of like a secret enclave full of people in the middle of the desert that he doesn't invite people to. So I guess it would make sense that he doesn't like want to talk to people.
Maybe the reason everyone here likes him is because he kicks out people who don't like him.
That's what I'm thinking too, which is kind of one of the reasons why we're having this conversation at the back of the group because we've got one of those people at the front of the group.
Makes sense.
Was there anything that seemed off at the top of the tower?
No, it was beautiful. I think I don't know. There was something Something that happened while I was in the tower. Unrelated to Carmichael, but it's just something I want to talk to you all about. It's related to pen pals.
Related to what?
Related to pen pals.
Oh.
I had a pen pal when I was younger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who were they?
It was just a,
Oh my
just a
God.
guy who
What
lived
if
on
we
the other
were...
side.
Oh,
Huh?
I was going to say, what if we were each other's pen pals and we didn't know?
No, it was a guy who lived in Stonekeeper.
Damn.
Yeah.
Salt,
I think
you
he
ever have
became a
pen pal?
blacksmith. I think he's dead now.
Oh.
Or he just
Salt-
stopped writing to me.
Salt,
He's
you
either
ever,
dead or an asshole.
Salt, you ever have a pen pal?
I lived at the South Pole.
That seems like prime time to be sending letters to people fucking anywhere else.
I think the amount of mail we got was in the double digits annually.
Oh, okay. Was one of those from a potential pen pal?
Not for me. Maybe ask Furmark when we get out of here. Maybe he had a pen pal. I don't think so.
Were you guys each other's pen pals? Saltmark, Furmark. Do you guys have like any other siblings that are other kinds of genasi?
No. We have our mom. She's a genasi. Our dad is human.
What kind of genasi is your mom?
Our mom, she's a water genasi like me.
Is Furmark adopted?
No, it's just kind of a roulette you can run with genasi. It's you normally they're the same one as you, but it's not a guarantee.
I see.
Especially if both of the parents aren't the same kind of genasi. So if it's like a genasi and another race, or a genasi and a different genasi, it's kind of makes it into a gamble.
I feel like we're getting off mark here.
We're definitely getting off mark here. We're talking about world building.
Yeah. Yeah, a tower is fine. Top of the tower was pretty. Was there anything else you guys found out or saw?
No one knows about the foundation. We asked like everybody, and no one knows about the creepy statue man.
Oh yeah, no. That's partially the foundation. I also found that out. It's actually not here.
Oh.
It's
Wait,
like
what?
a
You
whole
found that
thing.
out?
Yeah, I'll explain it to you. I'll explain it later.
Okay. Salt has a theory. Salt, you go. Okay, it's my turn to talk. Well, I mean, I guess it was my turn to talk when I was explaining stuff. I shouldn't bitch. Kind of in my nature, though. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, a dog. I'm sorry, audio listeners, but Titus is on camera right now. Noah's dog. So I'm taking a moment to say hello to the dog. Hi, dog.
For audio listeners, I'm covered in powdered sugar.
So is Cubone. That's why he's like
Cubone's
this.
also there. Two
Cubone
dogs.
actually used to look like Titus.
Yeah, Cubone is a gold
Yeah.
retriever.
Yeah. Eating donuts makes you shrink. It's crazy. Has the opposite effect for humans.
Hey man,
And
fuck
then-
you.
What?
No.
that wasn't a jab at you. That was a jab at donuts.
Jab at big donut.
Salt at the back of the group is like, so ironic that we said we were getting off topic, because what I'm about to say is going to sound really off topic, but Iceholm used to be underground, for those who don't know. Like 30 years ago, it was all underground, and it was a city that was like lost in time. And I don't say that as like a metaphor. I mean, like, there was genuine like chronomancy happening that made it fucked up in time.
Who fixed it?
I don't know. I think it was the finest.
Me and also me.
Whoa, the finest? They're cool.
Oh my god. Yeah. So
I met them. Sorry, keep going.
she just stares at you for a few seconds and then just But yeah, so I grew up around weird technology and weird magic science, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say that this tower and that tower, the foundation, it's giving off the vibe of weird magic science. Like it's displacing you in space and time, and it's only visible sometimes, and you can only access it through certain means. I'm pretty sure we're in a demi-plane that's also in the material plane, like a tiny little pocket, like a bubble inside of a bubble, I guess is the best way to explain it.
Interesting. Makes sense.
If that's here, then it either means Carmichael made it or it means Carmichael found it. And I mean, he's a 9th level caster, so I'm willing to believe he made it. But also, I don't know. This place is weird, and no one knows about the Foundation, including Carmichael, which leads me to believe that maybe this has some higher dimension shit going on. I don't know. I'm not a wizard. I don't.
Because we asked Carmichael about like why he decided to settle down here and stuff. Did he ever say that he made this place?
He said he built this tower to be like the tower he used to live in when he lived in the old world, which is a tower he said they found a long time ago.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't know. This is maybe something to ask him about, or don't ask him about so he doesn't know we're looking into it. Who knows? It's all about my pay grade.
I'll ask him about it, because he won't, like, I think that he sort of operates on a level where until we present ourselves as some kind of threat, I don't think he sees us as threatening.
Well, I mean, boot to ant. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It's like, why not tell us about random bullshit? Because what are we going to do even if we know?
We can use that. You're smart, Bella. I like a smart woman. Good job.
Oh, thank you. I do my best. Finally putting my degree to use.
You have a degree?
Let's not talk about this right now.
What? In what?
Let's move on. Anything else you guys found?
You guys keep the walk up, and there's not much else that they found. They detail you a few little things about Tide Basin, but you guys make it back to the town without much other new information coming up that you guys don't already know. As you get back into town, I'll say outright above the table, there's not much else to do. Most of this is residences and the tower. So I'm going to extend it out to all of you now. You have the rest of the afternoon. You can go hang out at Nove's place, which is presumably what they're going to do, because they don't normally get days off and they don't really know what to do with them. So they're like, I'm just going to go home and eat and read and hang out with Runava if Runava wants to hang out with me. And yeah.
Runava in the markets would have bought ingredients to cook dinner.
Oh, whoa, okay. So Runava and Nove will return to Nove's residence to hang out and then prepare dinner. Is there anything the rest of you would like to do in Tide Basin? You can go back to the tower, you can go talk to people, you can just kind of wander around the fields if you want. But as far as interesting, super obvious things go, there isn't it's not like Cloud Breach where it's like, well, I'm going to go to the shops and find a shop. I'm going to go to the tower and encounter a random Korgman. It's pretty confined.
You
Is
said
there
that
anything that your creative minds want to endeavor upon?
I'll RP it real quick.
Okay.
Bella.
Huh?
You said you experienced something magical up top?
No.
No?
No. I experienced something magical not at the top of the tower. Top of the tower was just a flat fucking. I mean, like, it was pretty, But it was just it's exactly what you think it'll be. It's just high up.
Where then?
You won't be able to get there. It told me you wouldn't. That method won't work again.
Ah. Didn't say a new method wouldn't.
I guess. I'm thinking. I also think it was just because it was me. Not to sound self-righteous or self-important, but like, it'll make sense.
Well, let's talk about that all then. More private, probably.
I'm thinking we should maybe wait till we leave the city to talk about that specifically. Just because you never know who could be listening.
I think I agree. I just felt off.
I think we should have dinner, and then if we need to ask Carmichael anything, ask him, and if not, continue on our journey.
Sounds good to me.
Y'all, the rest of y'all okay with that? We were just talking to Rich. We're thinking we should have dinner and then talk to Carmichael if we need to as a group, and then head out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Should we ask Carmichael to teleport us to our other group so we don't go wander around the desert looking for them?
Yes, please. Solom's just
Great.
I'm literally genetically designed to be in water. I don't want to wander the desert, please.
Can you evaporate?
Do I have? I'm not made of water. I mean, I am, but the same amount as
I'm made
you
of
are.
water.
Yep, the same. I am the same amount of water as most humanoids. I mean, maybe a little bit more, but like I just have gills and various other water features. Fuck, it's a reasonable question, but I want to feel offended. God damn it, she walks faster so that you
Would you be in Air Genasi if you evaporated?
That joke is hilarious and fucked up.
I was being honest and real.
No, because evaporated water is still water. It's just in a different state of matter.
Should be a steam genasi.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You could be both at the same time.
She turns to a nearby building and literally just goes boom against the wall.
No, but you've been around for a long time. Have you ever seen someone evaporate?
The disintegrate doesn't count, right?
No.
All right. No.
I've seen that too.
Oh, I was hoping you were gonna still say yes. Rest of
Did
y'all?
say she saw spaghettification.
You've seen spaghettification, but you haven't seen evaporation?
Well, that was more of like when you exaggerate words.
You were using hyperbole.
Yes.
You haven't actually
said
seen
you
someone
saw
be
what happened when a
spaghetti?
bag of holding goes in another bag of holding. It opens a plane and then they just turn you into spaghetti.
No, it just opens up almost like a rift in time and space and shunts you into another plane of existence.
There
As spaghetti.
is a plane of steam, so maybe
There is?
What?
There's a plane of
Pseudoplanes.
steam? Oh.
Pseudoplanes. Connectors of planes make pseudoplanes that are little pockets. So the connector of water and fire is steam.
Oh.
This is real, by the way. This is real, like, lore.
Mm.
There are pseudo pockets of elemental planes that make. There's like a plane of slime.
Dude, we're playing Doodle God over here. Just fucking.
So there's a plane
Yeah,
of fire,
ask
a
if
plane
all
of
the ground.
water.
You ever wonder what happens if all of the elemental planes like converge into one point? You just get a little bit of every single element.
That's here.
I think that's Yeah.
here.
Well, no, but I mean, like it's like the elemental planes, but there's a bit of it, you know. Oh.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You know what? Yeah, you make a good point, Escatal. We should combine all the planes into one. Cut to credits.
Vane is just like slowly holding Salt's head away from just bashing into the fucking building again.
Let me do it.
No.
If
That
I
was a Campaign 1
lobotomize
joke
myself,
for
I don't
everyone.
have to listen to this anymore.
How
For
much-
anyone who didn't watch Campaign 1, that was a Campaign 1 joke.
That one's for you. For all our Caesars out there.
Oh, yo.
Yo.
Oh, it all comes full circle. I pull
Oh,
it up.
no.
take a
Oh.
drink.
Bella, are you gonna explain the whole situation to everybody upstairs while Dove works on food?
Oh no, we're gonna wait till we leave the city and then
Oh,
we'll
until you
go.
leave. That's right. So okay, in that case, Runava.
Let's go help with dinner.
Yeah. What are you and Nove making for dinner?
I think Renava would be like, Nove, I need you to not be in the kitchen.
But it's my kitchen.
I know, but I want this to be a surprise for you, and I haven't cooked in a very long time.
It's an old
Okay.
plan.
I'll go. Nove looks around their very small front room and then looks at the stairs, just upstairs to my room.
Yeah, you
You're
can have
grounded.
that.
grounded.
Hi, Zervi. Are you okay hanging out with me and not sitting here next to all the food?
No, he's going to eat everything. He will eat everything. Yes, you're going to steal things when I'm not looking.
Just nods in agreement, just like, yeah, that's true. This is true. Nove heads upstairs so that you can prepare dinner. What are you preparing?
I would have bought nice fresh bread if possible, and I would have bought the ingredients to make porridge.
It is so. You can do it. Yes, Bella.
Can I go upstairs and play dragon chess with Nove?
Yeah.
Do they know how to play?
They do indeed know how to play dragon chess.
Go.
They're an introvert, of course they know how to play.
You know. But yeah. So you go upstairs and play. Kay,
Yeah.
roll me a d20. You can add your proficiency modifier to.
I can
play dragon
add
chess.
double my proficiency modifier because not only am I proficient in dragon chess, but because I have my fire rune equip, I can double my proficiency bonus to any tools I'm proficient in. Which is a feature I've never
Wow.
fucking used in 67 episodes of this goddamn campaign.
I'm gonna roll.
Ooh. I rolled pretty
Okay.
good.
What'd you get, Kay?
22.
Nove got 12.
Oh.
So you do thoroughly beat Nove at dragon chess.
to the point where like I intentionally skip like moves that would win me the game because I want it to go on longer.
Oh, Bella,
I
several
could
times
be-
you have checkmate, and then you're like, no, it's too soon.
Or like I'll
I'm
like
not
be
done
right.
playing with this one yet.
I'll be right. No, we're having fun. I'll like I'll be like in a position where like next move is mate, and I'm like, all right, my that bishop is in a good spot, huh? like giving little pointers. I was gonna say my rook, but then I was like, damn, it's too soon.
I have a question about D&D.
Yeah, what's up? Mm-hmm.
Is there any difference between chess and dragon chess?
I think yes. I think they actually did give the details of dragon chess one time, and it is in fact different than regular chess.
Chess has just like, you know, kings, queens, bishop. Dragon chess has me dragging these nuts on your face.
Oh my god!
I felt it. I felt it. I
Thank
was
you,
like,
everybody, so
Kay
much
is-
for watching this
Kay
episode of
is teeing
Starlost. We are
something
once
up.
again ending
He is gonna be teeing something up. He had like a urethra moment, and he's like, I'm
what?
gonna
Jesus
do it.
Christ.
What? Oh, dude, hold on, bro. Fucking
You know, like
roll it back.
urethra.
Okay, I'm not gonna get fully into the details because I briefly looked up dragon chess just to see it. It is essentially chess with an extra set of pieces played on 3 levels instead of on 1 board. It's 3 boards stacked, and there is a 3rd dimension added to chess. What the fuck?
Can Zervi eat one of the pieces so I have a reason to draw that one meme of like how the fuck do they keep winning and it's the person in the foreground is
Eating the
being like
pieces.
because I ate the pieces.
Yeah, make a
They're
stealth
losing.
check. Very.
Can we? All right,
An
guys,
advantage.
we gotta find a time to set aside. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do a stream or something to where we actually try to play dragon chess.
I don't even know how to play normal chess.
Oh, it's
I don't know
so
how to play
easy.
chess.
I did it for 16 hours.
What'd you roll, Ray?
22.
22. That is higher than both Bella and Nove's passive perception. So literally in the little moments that Bella like peeks away to act like she's not planning all of her next moves, and Nove is sitting there like, oh god, and closes their eyes. Zervi just casually like, oh, just eats one of the rooks.
I think it's funnier if they're like Zervi is like stock still, and then the moment no eyes are on a piece, it's just
No, it literally is like Zervi is just sitting watching the game, and then the moment you're both not looking, it's just, oh.
wasn't there a? I thought. Never mind.
Zervi's suspiciously rook-shaped.
Xerxelic.
Zervi suspiciously
Downstairs.
rook-shaped loses his head.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
what does he have left then?
His arms.
He's just a torso. He's the opposite of Runava.
Damn,
Still
they
has more
complete
arms.
each other.
He'll still have more arms than
Absolutely,
Bane.
the concept of Runava, but it's just Zervi's fucking torso.
Anyways,
Runava, what do you just make porridge and bake fresh, like heat some fresh bread for dinner? Or?
Yeah, and I would have gotten eggs. I would have asked Mia for eggs.
Me, I would have given you eggs.
about the chicken.
Yeah, do we eventually get the chicken?
You do, in fact, get a package of chicken
Okay.
delivered to your door by a butcher who's very confused about Nove's name.
In the kanji, there's going to be shredded bits of chicken within it, and with the
Meaning the porridge.
yes, and then
No, it's joke.
for the eggs, I'm going to with magic toast them a little bit and then cut out a little bit in the center so I can like fry an egg in it, you know, the thingies. I watch a lot of I watch a lot of food videos, but I don't
Birds in a
know-
nest? Or eggs in a nest?
Yeah,
I
I also like how you said with magic I'm gonna do this. You can toast the toast on the skillet. Like you don't need to.
Yeah.
with magic.
You
You
can
don't
with
need
magic.
magic.
Sure. Renava throws in some magic with her cooking.
Joke's
for the
on
sake
you,
of
everybody.
it.
This is Ray realizing that toasters didn't always exist.
Yeah, toasters and always.
I
To be
love,
fair, sliced bread it didn't exist until like 100 years ago. So
You could still
I
cut
love
it.
eggs in a nest.
yeah, but weren't toasters before there was sliced bread,
Also,
and you
bro,
didn't
what
toast
are you,
your
a
bread.
snake?
Look, I'm just saying. Anyways, moving on.
No, that's the name of the dish
that
where
what
you
it's
cut out
called?
the center of it.
And then
Yeah,
you
it's called
put
eggs in a
an
nest.
egg.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my grandma used to make it.
not different. seasonings and stuff, and I'll set it aside. But the kanji, I'll just have a bunch of bowls and a big like thingy in the pot.
What do the rest of you besides Bella do while Runava is cooking for like 45 minutes?
Stare into the abyss because everything that I know has fallen apart in front of me in the last 12 hours.
Nice.
Also, maybe read, you know?
Good Tuesday. Selic?
Is there a place to sit in the kitchen?
There is, because this place is so small, there's like a stool on one end of the kitchenette that you can sit in.
So Alex just sitting on the stool, just watching Renava cook.
Okay. And then last but not least, Ritz.
I would just be wielding my pearl of power.
Wielding my pearl of
What
power.
the fuck?
Me when
you
I'm
know.
wielding
First,
my
he's down
pearl
here
of power.
fondling his pearls.
What are you doing? Just wheeling my woes.
A good one. Renava,
I really like
roll
that
me.
one.
Roll me a
Nice.
performance check.
If because I plan to do this in the end anyways, if I presto it a little bit, can I have an advantage?
I will say whatever you roll, because you're prestoing it at the end, you can add a flat +5 to whatever you roll, whether it's low or high, because you'll improve it, but it is still itself.
Okay. So 13 plus 3 plus 5 is 21?
21. You produce this kanji, this chicken kanji, with all the little fixins on the side, and you take one taste to be like, how is it so far? And you're like, it's edible. It's not bad. Presto, you taste it again. You're like, it's great. It's
That
great.
is- I presto it to change the flavor just a little bit because this flavor does not exist anymore.
Ooh, okay. And then you set it all out on the kitchen table. Everybody, this smell hits your nose, and it is like no food you have ever smelled before. It's so similar to just like a chicken porridge, but there is something about the after aroma that you get in your nose that is just not something you've encountered. This like rich sort of umami tinge to the air.
Smells
Bella, upstairs. You're in the middle of you're at your like 6th time that you could win the game, but you haven't yet. And Nove's like, I just don't think I can get out of this one.
Well,
I really thought I had a better chance when I got your rook. I don't remember getting your rook, but I really thought I had a better chance.
Where'd you put it?
I don't know.
Do you smell it?
Bah.
burning toast.
Servy, excuse you.
Uh-uh.
Do you smell that?
That smells really yummy. What is that?
It's like I'm trying to think of something it smells like, but I can't think of something. It doesn't really smell like anything. It just smells good.
It smells like mom's porridge.
Sure.
Why do I
Maybe.
know? You look you looked back to smell, and then you look to Nove, and you see just a single tear rolling down their face with no other expression change. Like they are not weeping or crying. They don't even realize that there is just one long tear running down.
Oh, hey. I grab like my handkerchief from my bag, hand it to them. You're leaking.
Oh. You can You can checkmate me. It's okay. We don't have to pretend like you couldn't have 48 moves ago anymore.
Okay, I move one piece. They're in checkmate in like 3 different ways, in 3 different dimensions.
And they almost like in a trance, like not really paying attention to you hitting the piece, stand up and move past you out of their room where you were just sitting with a little end table playing dragon chess, and go to the stairs. Escatal is already like pulling up in his seat on the table, and he's like, I didn't know you could cook, Runava. He like reaches for some food, and Salt smacks his hand. It's like, dude, you're a guest. Wait for the fucking host, asshole.
Nuve leaves, and like I have a moment of like, oh wow. And I take Zervi and I put him on the other side. I'm like, all right, Zervi, it's your turn.
You put him on the other side, and you go, all right, Zervi, it's your turn. And he nods, and then he just goes, blah. The rook comes out onto one of the spots. And then he just nudges it into place with his little paw, and he goes, eh.
Never mind, you win.
Checkmate.
I get up. I get up. I pick him up.
And you pick him up.
Yeah.
You pick him up. He's got the smuggest little look on his face.
The ultimate power move is not eating the chess pieces; it's regurgitating them a few moves later.
It's like when you have like a card up your sleeve.
I got a rook up my throat.
Yeah. Little does Zervi know, I spit a piece back up and put him in checkmate.
Bella's kept that piece for 10 years.
I had one of my teeth surgically replaced.
Different chest.
It's right next to the cyanide tooth.
It's a checker piece. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, that was the wrong one.
Anyways, I bring Zervi downstairs.
Yeah, you bring Zervi.
But I'm firmly grasped him so that he doesn't jump out and start eating the food. Not like to a point where he's uncomfortable, but
Balls,
just,
grab
just
one of your
enough.
plushies.
Like he's in like a roller coaster seat, like strapped down.
Yeah, exactly like that.
I don't do that. Hey Ritz, nice pearl.
Thank you.
You guys all come downstairs. Everyone sort of gathers around the table as Nove, again, like, as if no one else is here, walks over to where Runava is putting, like, the last bowl down, and they just stare at the table for a long time.
Runava has been in a mild state of panic this whole time because she doesn't cook. So she's doing her best. And she is like just finishing with the last piece of toast, which she would have asked to borrow honey from one of the 2 people who she saw was feeding the cows earlier to make a couple very sweet ones to set aside for Selic.
Selic's in the kitchen, so.
And she picks up a bowl and she scoops some of the porridge in, with a plate that already has 2 of the pieces of bread with the egg. Walks over to Nove and just, my hard work, I really hope it tastes good.
They take the bowls out of your hands and they set them on the table. And then they just, as they stand up, they pull you into like the quickest hug and squeeze you so tight. Please, I would like you to roll me a d20. I'm going to say, if anyone has any abilities that let them increase checks or saves, you can use it in this moment to increase this number.
Guidance.
Second wind.
Yep.
Mine only work for combat.
I blow on the food.
How much is your second wind right now? What is it?
D10. It's always a D10.
all of the D10.
Plus, well, no, but you just tactical mind sickened when you just add a D10 to a check. It doesn't increase.
Quick, add your spellcasting modifier to the attack.
What do you mean you get that?
Then like, you can give that?
No, but Cryo said
For this, you can.
Yeah, for
Any
this roll.
ability.
Oh, okay.
Even
I was
if you
like-
can
I was
normally
like-
only use it on yourself right now. If it increases saving throws.
Got you. Okay,
yeah,
well, that's different then.
go ahead.
Polymorph.
No, I shouldn't bite anybody.
That's not an ability. That's definitely a spell, and it will also turn Nove into a cow.
I realized that you were responding to Pulse. I thought
I
you were
also
saying that
thought-
to me
Yeah.
after I said I don't think I should bite someone. That's a spell that'll turn Nove into a cow. What fucking enzyme do I have on my teeth that'll do that?
Revivify.
Can I activate my storm rune to give them advantage?
Sure.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're
Okay.
hitting Nove, I can help.
Okay.
Can I roll a d4? I haven't rolled a single dice this entire session.
Oh, sure, go for it.
I thought you were just asking to roll a d4.
Please let me roll a dice in the dice game, please. I beg you.
Roll a
3.
D100.
25.
25. You.
You added the d10 too?
Yeah.
You're holding on to Nove. They're holding you back. And there's a long pause. It's like, it's not an awkward silence. It's like this. None of you feel awkward waiting, but there is this just, we have to wait for this hug to end before we proceed in this moment. And you guys feel all of your shadows getting a bit longer in the room. Eschatal reaches towards the bread quietly while everyone's distracted, and Salt smacks his hand again.
Still holding Zerv.
And then Neve kind of steps back and, in a slightly less strained voice, just, did you know that Mom's congee is the first thing we ever ate when you finally got teeth?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know until now either.
Is it good? I obviously the ingredients are different than what I had to guess for a lot of it, and I just made a very simple congee and just pressed it a little bit.
Food doesn't matter. I'm just glad you're here.
Just give them a hug and I squeeze.
They pat you and then they just, everyone sit, eat. Let's not just be sad and emotional around all the good food that my sister made.
We're not sad. We're really happy for you guys.
Eschatal fucking immediately grabbing his stock.
I don't release Zerv again.
I made this plate for you, Selec, because the sweet is generally something in congee, and I figured I could make something similar to French toast, but I don't know.
He puts,
Shake
Step toast.
he puts a spoon in
Not
and
the
just
first time we've done this joke.
Just-
It's pretty good.
in like a way that you've never seen Selec eat. He doesn't eat food. You don't ever see him like go in for more than like 3 bites of something, and he just
Nava,
that's really
Where-
good.
where's his portion?
Zervi literally, until he was held up to be presented, Like he had once Nove was like, everyone can eat. I don't know if anyone saw my camera, but legitimately he just fucking in Bella's hands, just like flashing. So just where does he go? He immediately like walks in, like just like vroom.
Wait. You wait.
Eh.
Regardless if I can't taste everything here, I really like the texture.
That's good. I'm glad.
It tastes. No, it doesn't taste. It feels like there's an ingredient in here that I haven't had in a while.
And how do you mean?
I haven't had home cooking in a long time. In a long time.
Looks at Bella.
I really like it. Thank you. Thanks for making my accommodations for me.
Of course. I also made ones without egg for you, Ritz. I don't
Pearl
know about
disappears.
I don't know about the food accommodations for you all, referring to Squad 12. So
As you know, I'm a vegetarian.
of
So-
course. So
Yeah.
So you won't be needing this.
No, to get back, please.
I need this.
Probably might be a little different than what you all are used to. But I hope you all like it. And as you guys taste the porridge, I had described it before, but it is floral and a little bit sweet, but also salty. And there's like bits of
kanji.
there's like bits of the chicken within it.
Love me some kanji.
I'm so hungry.
You look over. You told Zervi, like, wait. Bella thought you were talking to her. Bella's still standing there holding Zervi while everyone's eating, looking sad out at the table.
I was talking to Zerva. You don't have to wait here. I'll take him from you.
Oh,
You go. Go eat.
Bella, you start holding him out to Runava, and he like goes amorphous for a second and like thumps into her hands. And you remember the fact that he can turn into tiny little shadows, and you're like, he just chose to stay there.
yeah. Oh, I know.
He just
He chose to be dramatic.
I knew he would commit to the bit and stay.
Yeah.
Selig gets up and walks up to Renava with a bowl. Am I allowed to have another?
Of course. I made a lot. I hadn't taken into I thought about how many people were here, and I just went overboard a little. I think.
He gives like a little. You see, like his cheeks go up just like a little bit, with like the behind mask smile, and just thanks for the accommodation. I think I want to try it without the honey this time.
All right.
He just goes and gets some for himself.
You all get your various bowls of food.
I
Start
get.
eating.
I find the biggest bowl or cup that Nove has. I fill it with porridge, and then I take Zervi and I just drop him in there.
You just drop him in there, and you immediately just like he's swimming in it.
It's burning!
You put a stand mixer underneath without
Boiling
locking it
alive.
in place, and it just starts wobbling.
you drop him in. He's like, yeah, ah!
It's the screaming cat of just. It's on.
Bella, I think, with her faith and her background, of like the home and homeliness and the hearth and all that, and being presented such an authentic, from the heart, home cooked meal. She like takes a second, takes in the smell, does like a proper try, like you know, eating it properly and slowly, and then Bella just starts shoveling this food into her mouth with the fervor of like shoveling like she hasn't eaten for years. Like she is just like completely like Bella finishes it like her probably bigger than the other people's bowls. That shit looks like she licked it clean. Like it is empty. And I proceed to eat as much as I can fit in my stomach. I don't intend on leaving leftover.
Aw. You guys will start eating. Bella starts thrashing through that shit. Samuel at the end of the table. Just. This is really good, Runava. I think it's one of the best porridge I've ever had.
Thank you.
Salt just. This shit fucks.
Thank you. It's certainly a way of putting it.
Escatal, who is the first to finish his bowl and ask for seconds, and is now partway through his second bowl, is just like. I don't need to say anything. He just goes right back to it. You guys all have your dinner. And as you finish your dinner, Nove wraps everything up. Takes all of the various plates and bowls and cleans them with Presto in their sink and then rinses them off. And they just... So are you all leaving tonight or in the morning?
Tonight.
It's okay if you leave tonight. You know where I am now. You can come back.
I do, and once I learn sending, I can send to you.
Mm-hmm.
You might get a few from me in the meantime.
That's true.
Forgive me if
sending?
I sound a little surprised at first.
I do.
You've known sending this whole time?
No.
How long have you known sending for?
When did I start feeling more powerful?
What? When you started Ritz, above the table, how many sessions have you had sending for?
Since the last level up.
Oh my god.
So like 6, 7 sessions. No. I hate that. Stop.
About to have 6 or 7 levels of exhaustion.
Thank you everybody so much for watching this episode of Starlost. Again, I'm sorry.
About 67 points of psychic damage to Ritz.
Oh, to Ritz? That's awesome. Cool. I'm glad it's just
Okay, let's go. Unpunished. I love it because Cry was the one that said it.
Pushed the bit.
About 6, 7.
Anyways, yeah. So,
Well,
you guys start getting all your stuff ready to go talk to Carmichael. As
actually, no, right.
as everyone's getting up from the table, heading out. The last one to get up from the table, surprisingly, is Vane. Because Vane, as you were eating, You had a bite or two of the kanji, and there was some part of you that swears you've tasted this before. And it makes you think of the fact that you don't know if you have. And you think back on what you read today about the more you're not sure of who you are, the more likely you are to start spiraling. And then everyone starts getting up for the table and you kind of snap out of it. And on you go to gather your things. Renava, it is time for you to say a farewell to your sibling.
I hold their hand for a very long time. Just being like, come back. I know where you are now, and I can send things via
Know where you
rates.
live.
And I can scry to make sure you're all right. And I mean, it's Carmichael plans on making a teleportation circle between Cloud Breach, and so I can bring you to have lots of different foods, and you won't have to be in the desert. And
I'll miss you. It's okay. I'm not too far. We live a long time, so you'll be able to come visit.
that's true.
Plus, I think Carmichael probably has some interactions he wants to keep doing with you guys, so I imagine you'll be back.
Yes, from what I could tell, there's going to be some back and forth with Cloud Breach and Tide Basin. Oh, I should get my headpiece back from your friend.
He's in the tower. You can just stop by and get it from him. He doesn't leave until like midnight.
Oh, okay, that's good. Then I'll see you later.
I love you, Runava.
I love you too, Nove. I pull them into a hug.
Pat you, and they're like, go adventure and come tell me stories when you're done.
All right. No. Walk away, and I'll look back a couple of times. Almost afraid that this would be the last time if I don't look an extra time.
He wave at you. You briefly, somewhere in your head, his head, Penny's head, yours, your conjoined mind, you don't know, just... They're nice.
Of course they're nice. It's just the response I have to that thought.
You feel a bump on your shoulder. So like just like walks and bumps you.
Yes.
I hope it was more than what you wanted.
It's so much more. For so long, despite my search, I thought they were gone and I needed just something to hold on to. But they're here and they're okay, for the most part. And I cooked a meal for them.
You did?
The last time I cooked a meal, I almost burnt down the entire house.
You didn't do that?
I didn't do that because I don't.
Okay, mate.
I knew I didn't. I tried to fireball because I thought it would be faster cooking.
Salt on the side. Maybe you tell us that before you make dinner.
Well, I learned from last time, which is why I didn't fireball this time. I just
Like-
thought it would be faster.
Yeah. Fireball is faster at cooking things. A little too fast.
The perfect speed.
I'm glad you got to have this experience. And I'm hoping that we can have a lot more like this.
Yes. I hope so too. Finally a step.
I know all of us are gonna try our best to make sure this can happen again.
Yeah, I remember when you first explained why you were even here in the new world to us. I told you, I promise you, we'd help you find your people, your family. I know that you've heard that many times and have experienced passings of many different people along your way. And a lot of times, those promises don't end up coming true. But we're not like those other people you know. We're different. And I know connecting with people, especially with how long you've lived, is hard. And I mean, the extent to which that you can consider us friends, I'm not sure, but even if I think after seeing that just now, I think even if I end up just being like, in the grand scheme of your life, a tool to end up at a better future, I'm gonna be the best damn tool you've ever seen.
Well, you don't have to worry about being viewed as a tool. I view you all as friends. So. It's a little weird to say, given that I haven't really made new friends beyond my neighbor back in the Westwood. Thanks for fulfilling the promise and continuing to fulfill it. And the light that had appeared in Renava's eyes when she first saw Tide Basin and knew that Nove was close, it's not there anymore, and it had slowly dimmed back to normal over the couple of hours after it appeared, but she seems lighter. As now that there's been something that's been checked off of her long list of to-dos, there is less of a burden on her.
You guys make it to the tower. Head up. First, you head to the workshop. That soundproof room where Renava, you knock and the door is immediately opened by Lo, who presumably saw you coming through the window. It's just like, your headpiece.
Me and my headpiece, yes. Can
This thing is amazing.
What?
This thing is amazing. This thing is amazing. It looks like it's made of perfectly normal steel. And then I hit it with everything in the book. Nothing even scratches or dents it. I promised I was going to fix it if I scratched or dented. And it can do this. And he flicks it and it folds out into that expanded state you've seen before. And I cannot determine where the magic from this thing came from. I've hit it with Identify. I've hit it with Spell Signature. I've hit it with higher level versions of both of those. That's really it. That's really the only 2 diagnosing spells I know, actually. But I went in. Nothing worked. I tried different attunement rods. I tried different vibration rods. I tried running it through all sorts of different surface tests and different component tests. And this thing is so normal and not normal at the same time. It is a paradox.
Right. So, you tried a bunch of things and nothing happened is the consensus of your experimentation?
So much happened, but none of it was what I expected. And the things I did expect to happen didn't happen. It perfectly fills so many of the gaps I didn't think it would. Anyways, yeah, you can have it back. I would need years to figure out all the details of how that magic works.
Thank you. How do you feel about my sibling?
Are they?
Yes.
I mean, they're cool. Why?
So there really isn't nothing going on between the two of you.
Oh! Immediate red in the cheeks. Like you watch their dark blue skin go to purple as they start to. He starts to blush, and he just. Us. There's stuff going on between us. No. 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 I mean, they're handsome. They're a pretty sort, but no. No.
Are you lying?
I'm not lying. Did they say something? Do they have looks at like the rest of the group behind Runava, like for some tell of just like did they say they were that we
Dude,
were
you're shit at this.
We're not. I'm honest. I'm not.
No, you're
we
shit
haven't-
at hiding.
Listen. I don't care if you're interested in my older sibling. You make a single tear escape from their eyes, you are a dead person.
Yeah. And that's coming from Runava, who is the scariest person in this group. And that's saying something because Selic is in this group.
It's like a cartoon where it shows Runava, and then it's like Selic, who's the scariest in the group, and pans over, and he's the fucking Grim Reaper, ominous.
Oh, you didn't even hear that. He just came back with some Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Lo just nods his head really fast, like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
So, if you decide that one day your fancy becomes known to them and you all start kissing and smooching and doing whatever it is that partners do.
Jesus Christ. Wait.
The rest of the group looks down at Runava.
I just got back. I just sat down while everyone was kissing and smooching.
Main interruption.
Yeah, that's
Where do we
a
go
travel
from
Been
here?
on a fucking date.
No, I've never had anybody to go on a date with. Now let me finish my sentence so I can be intimidating to the
You've
person I
lost
could
all the
potentially-
intimidation factor, Runava.
God.
When you said
Oh my
kissing and
God.
smooching and all that.
Oh my
It's like
god.
the
I'm still thoroughly intimidated.
Bane
No,
just
no,
like
no,
leans
it's
his
okay.
head on Bella's arm. He's like, oh my god. Oh my
No,
god.
no, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm still thoroughly intimidated. Come on. No, keep
It's
going.
fine.
Can
I
we
know you
just-
don't lock your windows.
I'm just saying that you, if things come to it, better treat them right.
Okay.
Yeah. Or else
ever.
Runava will show you their tummy.
That's
And you
not
really don't want that.
That's crazy.
Okay.
okay. If things do happen, you have to tell me. I have to be the first person to know
That's
because
so weird, Runava. Stop.
I'm lost.
If that's a big if, because it's not a. I mean, it's not even.
We're talking to the
if,
person
really.
that
It's like
Nuve likes.
It's like a never, like a hypothetical, like a may, like not even a maybe, not like a, but maybe if, but it's not a maybe. I'll tell you, if.
that's what they do, right? I haven't watched.
Who's
I haven't
they?
read comics in.
Who's they? What are you talking about?
I haven't read comics in a very long time.
Let me tell you something right now.
If comics?
I know I said I was still thoroughly intimidated. You should leave now if you want me to keep that, because I can only pretend for so long. I am intimidated, but only to a certain amount, and I'm losing it bit by bit. So you
have
leave while you're
112
ahead
heart
of what
rate
I'm
right
saying.
now.
Jesus, how do you what?
Okay, bye.
Okay, good.
Ritz gets really close to them.
Oh, hey, you smell like mothballs and porridge.
Listen,
Okay.
do not hesitate. Doubt is a luxury of the weak. Speak the act. Let the world adjust to your will. Go.
Cool. Yep. Okay. This is my place, though. You're the going one.
Have a
We're
wife.
in their play.
So,
I'm
like,
giving you
turns on a
dating
dime.
advice. You fool.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the dating advice. I'm getting mixed signals from the street. I'm getting
Turns on a dime. I remember your face.
Jeez, what?
I grow to a large-sized creature, and I just say, "Fuck around and find out."
Oh my god, do you want me to ask the man or not?
I shrink back down. Just be careful, whatever you choose.
Fuck.
I leave.
You all walk out as Lo is just like,
More indecisive than they've ever been about this.
As we're walking out, Bane has a moment of just, Renova, I never thought I would have to say this to you.
What?
Learn when to shut up.
No.
All right.
Like, you know that. Like, you ever know that. Like, you are a fish teaching a cat to breathe. Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna say Salt to the back of the group goes like, no. It's good advice coming from him, because if anyone needs to know when to learn that lesson, it's him. So if he's saying it really be. Did you just say fish teaching a cat teaching a fish? What?
Fish teaching a cat how to breathe, like it's not its territory, you know? Like,
I just why a cat? Why a fish?
Because it breathes air and a fish breathes water. I don't think I'm
That's
not.
not true. They breathe. All right.
all right, to Carmichael.
You guys head up to Carmichael's
Bro,
office.
you
and
missed
bickering about this.
an epic moment where Runava was starting to intimidate Lo, and Bella was like, "Yeah, and that's coming from the scariest member of our group, which is saying something, because Selleck is in this group."
And ominously to Selleck.
Where the room is
It's perfect.
visibly darker.
He was going so easy on him with just that.
You guys appear up in Carmichael's office. As it is after sunset now, it's all candlelit when you guys come up here. And the desk is gone. Like, it is just vanished. And instead, there is just a table with a cloth over it and a plate. And you come up and Carmichael is literally in the middle of, like, spooning some soup into his mouth. And he's just like,
No, go ahead. We can wait.
We'll watch.
Well,
Don't
that-
say that.
I didn't want to leave.
I also
put
don't want
this
to
food
wait
in
or
you.
watch.
We'll watch. Say it again without the lip bite.
He just claps twice, and the table just goes boom, like flat back to a normal table with all the food gone. He's like, the timing's impeccable. Hi, everybody. I take it you're here for some more concerns, questions, comments. You think I'm a cult leader? You
We want to leave.
wonder if I've murdered people?
No, we want to leave.
Oh, okay, cool. That's far
Yeah.
easier.
We're gonna ask if you could just
Also, you've definitely
teleport us
murdered people.
Yeah, I've definitely
Or-
murdered people.
to where our other group is.
Yeah,
Oh, I had a
go
question. Wait, before we leave,
Go
did
right
you
ahead.
did you make this like bubble place, or did you like find it? Like the way that in which this is hidden. Is this your doing?
The tower produces a field around it that does this sort of thing when you empower it with certain things. So I built the tower, I placed certain rune stones in the system at the bottom, and it just did this.
Oh, cool. I was just interested. I didn't know if it was like a spell that you cast.
Was
Anyways,
it your intention to do this?
It was, because it was my favorite feature of the old tower when I found out the old tower could do it.
Did the runestones spell fuck off?
I don't think they spell much,
You can lay them out.
but they don't really have like they don't. Do you think runestones are just rocks with letters on them?
I mean, laying out all the rocks in a way that says fuck off.
Oh, I thought you meant the rune stones. Like one says F on it and one says.
Yep.
Never mind.
That's also what I thought you meant.
Also, some of the runes kind of look like letters.
It does have a point. Some of them do. There is one that definitely looks like an F, so you could probably get F off at least.
Of course, I was also thinking there's definitely one that looks like an F.
You could get F, F, F. You get
Fuck off.
Foff.
Have you all thought on my other offer that I gave you of favors?
Yeah, I need the
Things.
book.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you've got books. You've done your reading. You've done your whole shtick.
No, I need the book for you.
Book for me.
Our whole
You said you
deal
were gonna
was I would
record-
wrte notes for you. You didn't
Oh,
give me a
right.
book to do that.
Yep. Right. Hang on. Sorry. Forgive me. Don't have perfect memory here. He pulls a book out of a drawer and just
No,
there.
but you're writing. You might as well.
Okay. Book for you.
Wait, you don't have perfect memory? Well, I guess that's
don't
just
know.
something William Black does.
All right. You didn't
Hey,
have
what's
to
your card do, actually?
flex on me like that. My card.
Yeah.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Okay.
Can't say the lady doesn't take me seriously. He casually reaches his back pocket and he pulls out the truth.
What does it look like?
It is what appears to be a silhouette of him on the edge of a balcony or the top of a tower with a night sky behind him.
How many moons?
Just one.
All right. Just want to make sure.
Has your card been activated?
Oh yeah, no, it was quite dramatic actually.
How so?
Oh, well, I got this card a long time ago, you see. I encountered the famous fortune teller Telta Art back in the old world and got this card.
Wait a minute.
Waiting.
Oh shit. I thought she was in Elysium. She's not in Elysium. I thought she might be here. Uh-oh, we don't know where Telta is.
Is Telta here?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Telta's missing.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. If you get any word, let us know.
Shh, can do.
That's not my favor.
Oh, all right.
Anyways, has your thing been activated a second time?
No, I can tell that it can, but it hasn't.
Same. Were you gonna tell a story about how you got your card?
Oh, I got the card a long time ago. I came to the New World. It woke up when I got here.
No. After or before you built the tower?
Before. No, it's interesting. It's useful.
What does it do?
I meant it when I said, tell me what yours do. I'll tell you what mine does.
I do the thing where like I like, what is it? What's his name? Luke Cage. Where like I take a knife and like go to stab myself and it is hard. It resists cutting into my skin.
Okay, that is impressive. I'll give you that. Goes to the next one of you. I'll just say Selic. Just Selic.
A parasite.
Alright.
I leech the fear from others and it lets me empower myself.
Oh, ominous. I like it. Ritz.
The Mirage. When yeah, just making double sure I remember what this does. It's been a little
Fair enough.
ChatGPT, simplify this description for me.
That's crazy. You know, I do something like shield or something. I'm a little bit of a blur.
Okay. Renata.
I turn invisible.
Useful. And Vane.
Twirls his card around and goes, honestly, it just boosts my healing or damage once a day.
That's useful. Simple, but useful.
Yeah, not quite sure what that has to do with pendulums. Everyone else's kind of makes sense.
You don't know what it has to do with pendulums?
I mean, not really.
You can either do a lot of damage or heal a lot of damage. You're either a
balance.
problem or a healer. It swings back and forth. You're a pendulum.
That's fair.
No, mine is the truth. Sort of a double-edged sword here. Doesn't let me read anybody's minds, but I do know when someone lies to me. I don't know the truth, I just know if they're lying. So, it doesn't really give me anything other than a slight bit of paranoia. It is helpful for when I ask people yes or no questions and they answer yes or no, and if it's the other one, I know that they're lying.
What happens if they say
Yeah.
maybe?
I ask them to answer yes or no.
Ah, damn it.
Have you ever doubted it? Is it just a feeling you have?
Have I ever what?
Doubted it?
Doubted it? No, I've done some testing. It seems pretty consistent. Plus, I mean, you know, unless my magic item is trying to gaslight me, I don't see why the effect wouldn't work.
Well, it's like if you hear information which is so wildly improbable.
Here, we'll test it real quick. Renava, tell me something wildly improbable that's true, and something wildly improbable that's false, and I'll tell you which is which.
Something wildly improbable. I'd look to
Yeah.
the group.
Wait,
How
I
much
got
do you
it.
trust them?
Wait, hold on. I got this. Do me.
So, alright.
This statement is a lie.
Nothing happened there. That's a paradox. That's not like a real thing.
But was I lying? Because if I was, then I was telling the truth.
You know, maybe paradoxes break it, because I didn't really sense much of anything in that one.
shit. I don't know how much we trust. I think I trust him fine. I think he's doing us a good service. He's taking care of your sibling. Place seems fine.
You trust me enough to let me cast teleport on you, so if I really wanted you dead, I could just put you in a volcano somewhere.
That would be so
That's-
rude.
Oh, yeah, but it would also be very efficient.
Where's there a volcano around here?
All of the burns. There
Yeah.
are several volcanoes all over the southern continent. It's really a common occurrence here, actually.
Oh.
Have you ever
Yeah.
been to one of them?
To the burns, yeah. That's why it'd be easy to teleport you there.
Yeah, that's Bella's like, shit.
Fuck! Stupid.
Robert, do you have an improbable statement locked and loaded?
I have very extreme things, but I don't know if I would want to reveal.
Here, you tell me your extreme things, and then I'll tell you one thing about me. How's that? Tit for tat.
Has to be incredibly extreme then.
Sure, can do. I've got a lot of incredible extremes.
I can confirm that I've been killed by a god.
All right. Your other one? Your falsity? Because that one was true.
The falsity. My father was a serial killer.
Also true.
No, that one's false. You couldn't have given me something more crazy than that? Oh, come on, killed by a god. You guys talks to gods. It happens, I guess.
Do you know Rudolph has never been on a date?
Okay, that was true. Why was that true?
Because
Wait.
I've never. Is that?
Have you looked in a mirror before?
Is it-
You got good options.
Is it based on? First of all, slow down. Second of all, is it based on like objective truths or personal truths? Like if I tell you something that I think is true, like if I genuinely believe,
It's if you believe you're lying.
okay, interesting. And you've tested that?
I have.
Hmm.
So if you think you're lying, but it's objectively true, it'll still flag as you're lying.
Mm.
It's testing your trustworthiness, your willingness to share the truth, not really the actual objective truth, which is an annoying thing about the card, because as someone who's obsessed with figuring things out, I really wish I could just ask people questions and know if things were true or not, because I would just ask you, I would just start being like, are the moons in another dimension? Are
No,
the
they're
other
on
moons
somebody's
in the-
the fucking shit mantle. That was me forgetting
yeah.
the word mantle.
I would start asking those questions, and when one of them flagged to me as true, it would save me a fuckload of time. But no, it's not how it works, sadly.
Okay.
Okay. Well, everybody, gather together. We'll get you all set for a teleport.
Wait, what's your truth?
Oh. Here. Gather close to the teleport, and I'll tell you.
No, you're gonna teleport us before we go.
No, I'll teleport you after I tell you. And it's just, consider this my little bit of dramatic flair. Come on, I'm a powerful wizard. We love it. I'm sure Ritz can agree.
You do not want to be
Pulse
associated with him.
unmuting just to chuckle.
Bring it in. Everyone gathers. All right. Okay, I can teleport you. Someone's gonna have to put him in the bag of holding or in the portable hole. I can only teleport 8. Points it. Escatal. Esgatal's like, oh, come on, you would gets back, immediately gets holed by fucking Vane. All right, that works. Perfect.
But why does it have to be him? The portable hole is so big.
He was the smallest one, so I figured I'd put it out there. But anyways, gather together. All right, he starts doing the incantation, and like a little circle lights up on the floor. And little particles start wisping around as wind stirs up, and you guys start to see the same thing Vane saw, where as the wind rushes across the ground, it makes sparks that twirl up into these little puffs and everything. And he's like, okay, my secret. Don't judge me too harshly for this. After all, it's sort of a complicated situation, but and you guys all start to see this wisps of smoke fill all of your vision, and then you just hear Carmichael really casually just, I'm a lich. And then you just, and you're all just suddenly standing on this rocky outcropping with the sound of the ocean nearby, and it is so warm out. Salt really just goes, ah, what?
Fascinating.
You guys hear the sound of two big hands clapping together, and you hear Friedman just, you found us! Hooray! You turn and you see the gathering of everyone as you blink your eyes and adjust. And you guys have rejoined the rest of your caravan in this moment.
I pull out the AC cube.
You pull out the AC cube. As you all have that moment of shock.
Vane
Yes,
just
Vane.
like angrily pops the fucking portable hole and dubs Escatal out. It's just, motherfucker!
What happened?
He's a lich.
What? That's where we're going to end our session today.
He's a lich.
Thanks, Carmichael.
Thanks, Carmichael.
Hooray! Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you guys for watching and listening. And I think that's it. Go check out our Discord. Go check out our merch. Go check out our Ko-fi. There's neat things.
Were there any Kofi captains?
They were not today. No.
All right, we're good.
You're telling me Carmichael isn't a Kofi captain?
What? Bye-bye.